Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Black Sense Society, episode number 93. We're almost to 100. And when we get to big 100, we're going to do a top 100 list of just like perfection. We'll get there, of course. Of course, you have myself and my muscle tee. I just came back from the gym, so basically I couldn't change clothes. This is fitting. Shout out the New York Giants. NFL season this week. Giants about to beat the Commanders. Y'all going to see an upset. I'm telling you right now. And we also got the boys here, Miles, Ty, Lonnie. What?
It's gonna get spooky, bro.
Yeah, the Giants are about to beat the Commanders. Yeah, it's about to get spooky,
bro. Okay, that Jackson Dart delusion is strong over there. Free neighbors, by the way.
Disgusting.
I don't trust it. I don't trust the dude last name Dart.
He's not even our starting quarterback.
That's not the problem.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, you guys have the corniest. Never mind.
He's on the roster.
Hey, bro. Not too much. He's on New York now, so not too much, you know.
But you know what? Shout out Russ, man. Shout out Russ.
Let's go.
Jaden.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know why you agree. My fantasy team is projected more points than almost all of you guys. So,
bro, your fantasy team running backs is on Ozempic, bro. That thing is thin back there. It is
for real.
My team's about to cook. We're about to have a Cinderella story.
Cereal.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Once y'all lose and I win, starting 1-0, but we'll see. With that said, we did start a BSS Fantasy Football League. We might give updates here and there. We couldn't do a live draft because people were busy, but should be a lot of fun. We're also gonna have a pick'em that I keep on telling people. If you're not part of it, a pick'em is just you pick who wins every single week. If you know ball, join the pick'em league. I always put it in the Discord. But with that said, it should be a very fun. And also, we will be starting the stream on like TikTok sooner rather than later. So make sure you guys are locked in. If you're not already following our TikTok, make sure you do, because there's a whole other community that be flaming our takes over there and just think that we just don't know ball over there. So, you can go over there, join that over there, and join the Patreon per usual. Subscribe, become a member. We have a lot of great content, To Be Your Eggs, Game of Thrones, a bunch of other stuff that we'll be doing, dropping videos, having fun, and just locking in per usual. Gents, how was your Labor Day weekend?
Lonnie?
You talking about me?
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Oh, it's terrible.
Damn.
I didn't think it was bad. My bad, bro.
Hey, wow.
I had a cookout. I had a bunch of other shit, and then like my cat died Sunday. It's been a long ass. Yeah, it's been a long ass. It's a long ass weekend. Long ass weekend.
Oh, my bad. I know you had an event, so that's why I threw it up there. So my bad, bro. My bad. For me, Labor Day weekend was just another day at work, bro. Just was working. That's all I was doing.
Damn, grinding.
Yeah, my granddad had cataracts, so I kind of spent the day with him. And then, as the people in the video game chat know, 2K dropped. So it was cataracts during the day, 2K at night. And that was pretty much my whole weekend. Yeah, there's basically an eye surgery where you got to kind of look after people. It sucks dick. It's terrible.
Damn.
Because I don't like looking after people. I would have had kids for that. But other than that, I can't complain.
What are your thoughts on 2K so far?
I don't want to be labeled as a contrarian and a hater, so I'm going to keep it to myself. If you're asked at the game, I say buy it because it's easier than ever. If you don't like easy stuff, don't get it.
Dang. Hardcore gamers taking an L.
I've been hearing a lot of people liking it. I didn't buy it. I'm kind of done playing 2K. I don't feel like grinding builds anymore. But yeah, like Jaden said, the casuals are back. Miles, you can go beat them in rec.
I don't play rec anymore. I don't like 5v5. I don't like people. But I will say, gaming in general, beautiful.
It's so bad.
Beautiful place. Madden and 2K being good in the same year, and then obviously all the other genres were good. Gaming's kind of cooking. I feel like everything's cooking this year. It's the year of cook.
Yeah, I'll advocate for Madden. I've been having fun with Madden. I've been using the Giants. Malik Neighbors. I just be cooking everybody with Malik Neighbors. He's a god in Madden. Madden's fun. I like what they've been doing this year. I haven't really been playing any of the other game modes. I just play online, to be honest. I just play people. But shout out gaming right now.
I'd be watching people put out clips of Madden when they play in the snow. That thing looks wild, bro.
Looks pretty cool.
You in a damn blizzard.
It looks crazy.
I was gonna say also Borderlands 4 drops in like 10 days, so I don't mean
Lonnie.
on that.
And Skate. I think they dropped the same day.
Yes, they do.
That's crazy.
Man. So BSS Madden, I don't think we're gonna do a Madden league. I don't think we will be locked in enough for that one. But who knows? Maybe down the line we'll see. But speaking of football, I did want to warm us up a little bit, get the juices flowing with a little kind of King of the Hill type because of the recent news regarding Micah Parsons going to the Green Bay Packers. Now, don't worry, it's not just NFL. It's NBA too, because this is the craziest sports moves in sports history. King of the Hill, inspired by Micah Parsons going to the Green Bay Packers of all teams. And I'm comparing it to Luka Doncic going to the Los Angeles Lakers. How are we feeling about both moves, and which one is the crazier move?
Luka is the craziest move.
I don't really know football, so I don't know the significance of the Michael Parsons trade. But I think the Luka trade is it has to be way crazy. Your golden goose egg generational player for AD?
I'll keep it simple. Micah Parsons is a top 10 player that got traded. Luka is a top 3-4 player that got traded. So one's just a little bit more important than the other.
And being in Dallas, because I'm here.
Yeah.
The outrage for Micah was minimal.
Really?
For Luka, people were crying.
So
they were signing petitions. They had a funeral casket in front of American Airlines. It was bad.
Is Michael like top 10 player in his position?
No, like in the league.
In general?
I'd say in general, like top 10.
In the league, I wouldn't say the league, but at his position, I think he's top 3, top 5.
Okay.
He's the top 5, top 4, top 3. He's a defensive player of the year candidate. He's an elite edge rusher, which is the most important position on defense. And he's only like 24, 25 years old. Like he's super young.
Okay.
And he's basically been an all-pro caliber defensive player since he's a rookie.
The only difference is that like basketball players have more influence over a team. So like losing the best player on a basketball team is different than losing the best player on a football team.
For sure.
What makes it surprising with Micah is that he was still on his rookie contract, and the Cowboys held his fate for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
So even if he was upset, they still have him for 3 years. Like he's gonna play. He's gonna play because he's on his rookie contract and he wants that big payday. He was eventually gonna just suck it up and do what he had to do. But Luka, they just came off of being in the finals compared to the Cowboys who didn't even make the playoffs. So I feel like when it comes to the Maverick fans, like hey, we were just at the finals, and now you're trading the only reason why we made the finals. Compared to Micah, it's like at best with Micah, we might make the playoffs. Without Micah, we're just gonna be ass. So I think that's why people are just like,
And not just that, like Micah went to the Packers. Luka went to the Lakers too. Like I remember being alive when that happens. Me, Riddell, Random, Lonnie, we were all there. We lost our shit.
That clip went mega viral too. That clip went crazy.
Like it was to the point that we were saying that Shams is lying. Like he was hacked.
Everybody thought he was hacked.
But the thing with the Packers, to be fair though, Santo, is that the Packers were the last team to beat the Cowboys. The last 3 times in the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
I also think it's the player that being that he got traded to LeBron's team, also like let's say that Micah Parsons got traded to like the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That would have been insane.
That would have been. I feel like that would have been like a whoa, you know what I'm saying, or the Eagles,
Yeah.
or like, or just or the Ravens, like a team with like a. I mean, no one's like a LeBron, but like if you got traded to like a face of the league, like a team with the face of the league, then that would have been a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Yeah.
part of it.
Real quick, Ty, I don't know. Can you check if you have the right mic in? I don't know. I don't know if it's the right mic, so just check real quick. If not, then you're fine. It doesn't sound crazy, but I don't know if it's the normal mic you usually use. All right, let me expand this a little bit more. When it comes to Micah and Luka, which trade will have the most likelihood of success? Like the Packers with Micah or the Lakers with Luka? Because I agree, Luka trade is crazier. That's moving on, but this is an extra question.
I'll say this: the Lakers have more work to do than the Packers. And for my fantasy people out there, if you're still drafting, the Packers last year overall was a top 5 defense, but they were bottom 5 in pass rush, and they just added a top 3 pass rusher in the league, but they were still a top 5 defense without him. So just imagine what fantasy numbers they might be able to put up that defense with now an elite pass rusher. So it gets scary.
And guess who drafted them in the fantasy draft? Your boy knows ball. Oh yeah, weird.
Oh, man, we'll see. All right, next one: Luka Doncic to the Lakers or Kevin Durant to the Warriors?
Kevin Durant's the Warriors, bro.
Kevin Durant to the Warriors.
Yes. That changed. That legit changed the league.
If LeBron was like 28, it still wouldn't be the same because like the team, like if LeBron was 28 and 80 stayed, then yes.
Wait, if we're talking about what's more shocking though,
Luka.
yeah, I would
Me,
say
it's Luka.
Luka is still more shocking because like at least with like KD, there was still like rumors for like a few weeks that then like he met with the Warriors and stuff like that. So it wasn't like instant. It was like, oh, he's meeting with the Warriors. Oh, he's grabbing dinner with Steph the next day. Now he's meeting up with Green the next day. So now it's like, we had a few days to like at least prepare ourselves. Luka, it was just boom.
Lonnie, I hear you, but that entire once KD hit Golden State, they completely wrote off the season. They said that it's over. Everybody's fighting for second place.
That's not like shocking.
Are we talking about the impact or the shock of the moment?
You know what?
The craziest move.
You know what? I'm talking about what it made me feel. Like my heart like fell through my chest when I said that Kevin Durant. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
I said it's not fair. I literally said
no
it's
way,
just not
bro.
fair.
There's no way, bro. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Well, I will say it wasn't fair, but I also seen another player do that. I'm just saying. So like it was a little minimized. Luka, the big thing about Luka is it just came out of nowhere. Lonnie already spelt it out. They went to the finals. This is supposed to be life for Luka. He's supposed to be a mad for life to the Lakers in the middle of the season.
But to me, to me, like I feel like maybe not to this degree, but if players moving off of that, we don't think this player can win, then whatever. Whether you agree or not, that's happened before.
3-1.
When has the losing team in the finals been gifted with Kevin Durant? Like you lose in the finals, you get gifted KD
and lose nobody, and you don't lose anybody.
Well, Harrison Barnes, but
I get again. My statement stands. You don't lose anybody.
Exactly. Oh, real.
I'm with Lonnie. Like KD was a free agent. We knew he had to sign somewhere. No one could have predicted the Mavericks would trade Luka against as well. I just think that was like a DEFCON 4. Nobody knew what would happen. It's literally impossible.
Oh my God! Solo Boss with the crazy $100 super chat. Did you mean it?
I would say you meant to send that for him?
Did you not mean to do 999?
What?
I know you play 2K too. Your bag is deep. You pay for builds and you dropped 100 still. Shout out to you, gang. You got it.
That Labor Day bonus went crazy, huh? Okay. Okay.
We appreciate you, bro.
But I guess my thing is this, right? I agree with y'all, but I'm just saying like the impact it had. Now listen, man. If Luka takes some notes from Nico Harrison and get in shape and and plays defense like Nico wanted him to play, then maybe what I'm saying. What else was wrong?
We appreciate you, Solo. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, Solo. I'm gonna go with Luka. I still think it was a crazier trade. Yeah, I mean, obviously, KD going to the Warriors was insane. It didn't. I mean, I was rooting for Steps. I was like, oh, big dope. But I hated how they stacked the deck for sure. I didn't like it, but that move, they were both crazy. I just think the situation behind Luka trading a young superstar that just went to the finals, I think it's just crazier. I just think it's just crazier thing to do against his will too. KD had the freedom to choose his team.
That's true. But I think that the season, like we saw the first season of both post this move. Like we see half a season for Luka. The impact was just crazy for KD. Like they swept the playoffs almost.
Not just that. Like you're up 3-1, you lose, and you leave Russ. You leave OKC. Like they're projected to win a chip finally. You leave and you join Golden State. I think everybody was the season's done.
And I think that it left I think that only Dallas fans were hurt by this. And maybe everyone in the NBA was like, "Are you kidding? Like, we were all sick, bro."
Everybody
the
in the
Luka
NBA
trade.
was
No,
like,
we've never seen people legit think that Shams was hacked.
No. I know.
Luka.
I'm saying that other teams were not like upset or depressed or like, damn. With KD, niggas
like
what?
When,
no.
All of them.
When
KD was shocked,
no. What I'm saying is, no.
They were. They're all saying.
I'm not saying they
Luka
were
could
shocked.
get traded.
I'm not
If Luka
saying they
get
weren't
traded,
shocked.
anybody could get traded.
I'm not saying they were. I'm not saying they were shocked. I ain't gonna lie. Did y'all see that tweet where it said? I think it was either CJ McCollum or somebody said, "Yo, you never know who we're on top of." Like people say, "CJ, I think you're fine."
Yeah, that was CJ. That was CJ.
But what I'm saying is that yes, everybody was shocked. I'm saying every other fan base was depressed. That's what I'm saying. Niggas were not depressed over Luka going to Lakers. Like the Celtics, they were not worried. Like other teams were not like other top tier teams were not worried. Everyone like the defending champions were like, damn. Like David, we had like Shumpert and other people on the Cavs team that heard about the trade. He said it directly. They were like,
you muted yourself,
you got
bro.
muted.
That's how impactful that trade was. It made his mic mute.
So we talking about impact, or are we talking about?
You're still muted, bro.
I'm just talking about the craziest.
He just said the craziest move. So I'm saying part of it being a crazy move was the whole league was depressed. The defending champions were depressed.
Nah,
I don't think that makes it crazy. I feel like because like
what? Yes, it does. That does make it crazy.
Because honestly, literally, the only team that was not afraid at that point was Houston. That was like literally everybody else in the West was shook.
No, they were shook. They were fine the next year. The next year they went.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That first year they were shook. That's what they got. They got Chris Paul because they were shook.
I mean there was different reasons why people were affected. The KD one is because they stacked the deck and made an unbeatable God squad. The Luka was crazy because now they go like nobody's safe. Like no matter how good you are in the NBA,
Are they?
No, I'm saying I'm just going for that tweet. CJ, so people like,
oh, you still bit.
They said, CJ, I think you're fine.
All right, I'm gonna say,
and
the crazy thing about it is CJ did get traded though. He got traded.
No, he did, but that meme was Loki. They made it to a meme.
That was funny. All right, I also voted for Luka, so let's say that's 3 for Luka. Okay, Luka to the Lakers or LeBron James forming the big 3 Heat.
Probably LeBron. I mean, I don't like. I remember it, but it's been so long. But I would probably say LeBron because I mean it's LeBron. He was a bigger star at the time.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'd say LeBron because of the announcement, like the decision and all of the stuff, all of that. Yeah, I'd say LeBron. We never saw an NBA player exercise agency like that.
Yeah, and he was also like
the burning of the jersey. Literally, the economy crashed in
Yeah.
Cleveland. It was bad.
and also I don't think there was a star at the time that was more criticized than him at that time.
I
So-
agree.
So
The
it
only
was just more of a conversation.
the only pushback I have, but I still lean LeBron. The only pushback I have is that after he lost that game 7, or was it game 6 or whatever, and he took his jersey off and stuff like that. I think when he lost the Magic.
Oh, no, it was Boston in 2010. Boston was 2010, and it was I think 6 games in 2010.
Oh yeah. So when he lost, 2010 was.
09 was Orlando.
No, 2010 was the Magic. It was Lakers Magic in the finals.
Okay, I was right. Yeah.
No, 2009 was Lakers Magic. 2010 was Boston Lakers. 2011 was Dallas. 2010 was Celtics Lakers. 2011 was Mavs Heat. 09 was Orlando because KG got hurt in 09, and that's why Orlando went to the finals. They beat
Okay. So 10, when he lost to the Celtics and like he took his jersey off, like people could still tell that he was upset. So that people tell like, oh, there's a chance. Like there was still like a talk of what if he walks away. With Luka, it was just like no one saw it coming at all because of course Luka didn't want to be traded and things like that. I would still lean LeBron, but like there was still like that what if before the actual announcement came.
I think that Luka trade is the most unexpected of all time.
Sure.
Like I don't think there's anything that's more unexpected. But I think that if you add other parts of the craziness, I would probably say LeBron.
Yeah, I'm gonna say LeBron as well. So I'm with you. That LeBron stuff, man, I still hate it. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, because that inspired KD, and that's when that shit that period of basketball, that shit was not fun to me. And I was a Steph fan. That shit was not fun to me. But all right, shout out. Is LeBron James going to the Miami Heat the craziest sports moment in history or sports transaction, whatever you want to call it?
Like personal to a new team?
Yeah.
Probably not. Craziest sports person going to a new team ever?
I think it might be.
Oh yeah,
I can't
actually.
think of anything crazier.
Crazy.
Yeah, probably. If you just strictly just person going to a new team, then yeah.
All right, shout out LeBron James to the Heat. You know, what are you about to say, Santo?
I mean, KG leaving Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't think it competes.
Because the only significant one I can think of was Peyton Manning going to the Broncos, but I still wouldn't say that's more than the Heat.
Yeah, and didn't they draft Luck first?
Same year.
Oh, so it happened on the same year. Oh, well, he had the injury. He had the stuff with his neck. So yeah. Shout out. All right. Let's go into this is the beginning of the month, so we usually ask for hot takes. So we're gonna go through some hot takes that you guys put in our Discord. Start off with Lonnie. He wanted to put a hot take in there. He said Orochimaru will give Mitsuki a crazy buff at some point. He'll be around peak Sarada, if not higher, when it's all said and done.
I mean,
how are you gonna be peak another character that's like also growing?
I'm saying like the last fight when they're all like at their highest form, like they're gonna be comparable to each other.
I mean, yeah, with how lazy they've kind of been with him, I wouldn't be surprised. They're gonna just do something.
Exactly. Yeah.
He might be a sage of the slug, snake, and the toad. Somehow.
Super sage.
Yeah.
The Avatar sage.
I mean, might as well. Fuck it. When it comes to board, so you know what I'm saying, lock in. All right. Another hot take is from K. Dot is greater at rap. That's his name. I don't think he will ever. Oh no, he didn't. He just responded to Lonnie. I'm moving on. Prodigy said Arizona is gonna draft Arch in 2027 to get that Manning to Harrison combo. Like Payne and Marvin.
I mean,
I don't need that Illuminati bullshit.
Yeah.
Illuminati confirmed.
I mean, I know my team about to beat some dog water, so we might take a flyer.
Arch is not coming out this year, so y'all cooked.
Yeah.
Oh
probably.
yeah, you're right. Shit. Oh yeah, we trash. We back to our brown paper bags over here.
Also, that means you gave up on Kyler. He said, "Fuck Kyler, get him out of here." That's tough. Kyler Murray, man, it's tough. Hot take from Cryo. He said, "Would your favorite album still be your favorite if it was made by your least favorite artist?"
That's an interesting question.
Bro, can you imagine the blueprint being done by Blueface? Bro, that's tough.
Okay,
So
if Blueface was to come up like Jay-Z, then sure. But if he was to still have the wet floor sign, mop music, and then make Blueprint, I don't know.
Yo, actually, I think mine would, because personally, I don't like Rod Wave for some reason. I just don't. Like, I don't know if it's his voice. I don't know if it's like
I've heard that a lot.
about. But if he sung the trilogy, it might low key slap. So I won't be mad at it.
The Weekend trilogy? I can't even picture that.
Oh no!
you know what? I respect it. I respect the Rod Wave with the singing, Weekend with the singing. I don't have favorite albums.
That hurts. House of Balloons by Rod Wave, bro.
House of Balloons by Rod Wave.
Shout out Rod Wave, man.
That'd be crazy.
So I don't have a favorite album, nor do I have a least favorite artist, really. But I did imagine this because I re-listened to Eminem's recent album.
I was just about
The
to
Death
say,
of Slim Shady, and I was like, imagine Drake doing The Death of Slim Shady. I just thought that would be awful. That would just be terrible,
bro. The Eminem show by the Island Boys.
Champagne Poppy?
Yeah, that's not. I can't even take that seriously. Like, I can't even take that seriously.
Marley's not my least favorite. He's just the only one I could think of.
Yeah, I don't know, because like they're just bad artists, but is that like least favorite? Honestly, my least favorite would probably be Drake. Actually, it just legit might.
I don't know, like JoJo Siwa. I don't fucking know. Like,
I mean, you have to like them a little bit. So you like JoJo Siwa?
yeah, no, it's like I have to I can't name a song for her. I'm just like, she exists, unfortunately. Who do I not like? Is there like probably like some country singer? I don't know, because I don't like country, but
Country got some bangers out there.
they do got some bangers.
No,
Shout
okay.
out.
So let me not just say like bad artist. Somebody that I just don't really listen to. Like,
Or say like your favorite album, like someone you would hate to do it.
I wouldn't want Kevin Gates to do the Black Album.
I'm not an album fan, so I don't know.
I'll give Kevin. Wow. Ugh. I don't want Kevin Gates making music, but if I had to pick one, let's see. I don't want to do Drake because you already said Drake. Who do I really dislike? I hate Chance the Rapper. If Chance the Rapper, I hate Chance the Rapper. If Chance the Rapper made Dark Twisted Fantasy, I probably wouldn't like Dark Twisted.
So basically, to answer your question, Cryo, yes, they would not be our favorite albums if our least favorite artist did it. Sauce, shout out Sauce, he had a hot take. This weekend of college football showed a lot of the positives of the NIL, stronger programs than just regular names, more opportunities for players to play and exposure, etc. Miami Hurricanes 2025 ACC champions, book it. Shout out Miami.
All I gotta say about this week, Bill, please fight back. Fight back.
It was bad.
Bill, fight back. It was all going the first. It was going the first drive, Santo. First drive.
$2 super chat. Angie Carr, straight out of Compton. Morgan Wallen, might do it. Okay, shout out
Angie.
You gotta get fluent in Angie speak. You know.
Yeah, I'm not locked in. I'm not locked in. Shout out Angie though.
Back to Bill. No, first drive, touchdown. Then after that,
Package.
straight ass whooping for the next like 58 minutes. Straight ass.
You know what that is? You know, like when you watch an anime opening for like the first 10 seconds and then you just skip the intro. That's what that game was. First 5 seconds, he scores. After that, yeah, we're just gonna
the Bill era started. First drive, touchdown. Then the nigga loses by 40.
It was bad.
Hey, that's cooked. Shout out Bill, man.
And why is his girlfriend on the sidelines?
Because she's the one coaching, obviously.
Why is the head coach's girlfriend and the backup quarterback the same age?
I was about to say something crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't know Bill's a freak like that. I mean, he's a billion. I mean, the millionaires be little. Multi-millionaires be little. But yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, you feel me? Hey, man, it is crazy. I agree. All right, last hot take from our Discord by Kai. He has one, and I'm going to turn this into like a little gauntlet because he has something interesting to say here. We all love Bleach. So we're about to talk about Bleach. We all love Bleach.
Let's go!
That sarcasm is strong.
I'll also add he did DM me before he made this hot take.
Okay. We all love Bleach. It has great character designs, villains, and lore, but falls short drastically in the main cast. Besides Ichigo, who aren't that interesting to be invested in, especially when compared to other anime main casts. So he gave a list, and we're going to compare it. Bleach's main cast versus these main casts, not including the protagonists.
Who does he consider the main cast?
It's gonna
we cleared it up behind that. We cleared it up behind the scenes. The main cast: Ichigo, Orihime, Chad, Oryu, Renji, Rukia.
I don't consider Chad a part of the main cast.
Bro.
Well, that's what he said.
But he is though.
Those characters,
he's not him. He's just not.
Those
trash.
characters minus Ichigo, and these are the anime that he provided. First one up, Hunter x Hunter. Take out the protagonist for each
We're
one.
going with the heavy hitters. Fuck you, guy. Fuck you.
So main cast of Hunter is Gon, Killua,
Take out
Kurapika,
the
and
protagonist.
Leorio.
So take out Gon.
So you take out Gon.
Yes.
Hunter.
Hunter.
Let's be for real, y'all. Let's be for real. It's okay. It's okay.
Nobody disagrees, Ty. Nobody
No,
disagrees.
I'm looking at this. Lottie. It's a therapy session, Lottie. I want you to know that, whatever reason you have, we can talk to you.
I'm a Bleach fan, but it's gonna get bad, bro.
I was about to get ugly.
All right. The next anime he gave, One Piece.
Next.
The next one.
Next.
Move on.
Come on, bro.
Okay. Next main cast, Naruto.
Move on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Next main cast, Attack on Titan.
Let's go,
Move
bro.
on.
Let's go.
What to me?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
I'm not gonna lie. If y'all included the main characters, we would still be moving on. No offense.
Let's
I
go
love you.
home.
We would still be moving on. No offense.
I don't disagree. Let's go.
All right.
It's
Next main cast.
Let me stop. Go.
That was a crazy straight you're about to throw out for no reason. Next main cast, Vinland Saga.
Let's
Let's
go.
go home.
It's time.
Next main cast, Dragon Ball.
It's time.
Next main cast,
Uber or cab. Go ahead.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Let's go home.
Wait, so what was the next one?
Full Metal
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Let's just make a list of the greatest of all time.
Come on, man.
I'm just giving you the names that Kai gave me. Next one up, My Hero Academia.
Let's go.
Next.
All Might Bakugo. Come on, bro.
The main cast.
I'm gonna say it's All Might,
Todoroki,
Bakugo, All Might.
Todoroki count?
Yes,
Yeah,
his main cast.
I would say I think the main cast is Deku, Bakugo, All Might, Todoroki, Uraraka. Let's fucking go.
Let's go home.
Let's go
I
home.
agree.
What are we doing?
$2 super chat to interrupt Kai's nasty agenda. Company 8
Yeah.
without Shinra is still interesting in my opinion.
Hey.
I agree.
Cook.
Yeah, that's all Lonnie can say right now.
People love Maki.
It's all I got, Miles. It's all I got.
We over here looking like Bill Belichick right now.
All right, man. All right, we're not done though. Next one up, Black Clover.
Let's go.
Oh, you just
I'm-
wanna
I'm-
run
I'm-
up the, you're
No,
just
I
running
mean,
up the score.
I mean, this one, I would say
apologize.
this one is closer, but I'm taking Black Clover. Like,
So
Okay, cool.
main cast will be all of the Black Bulls.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Let's go home.
let's go. And plus you know, so like Noel, yeah.
Well, we count is Mimosa too off to the side.
Now she's off to the
Yeah,
side. I would say it's the Black Bulls plus you know,
You know,
which
still,
is like
that's still good.
because like Noel and Yami clear like just by themselves, like they clear. No, you know what I'm saying? Like
do you need to run up?
Are
the
we
score?
counting like
We get it.
Hibachi and Kisuke and like it's
No.
a guy?
No, we already
Lonnie,
established
that's not
this
main
body.
Kenpachi is a main
Lonnie,
cast
we
member is
established
crazy.
it behind the scenes. No,
But hold on a
folks
second.
in 13.
I will
Lo-
say if
Lonnie,
we were
Kenpachi
doing
being
a
main
list,
cast member?
if
Come on,
we
bro.
were doing supporting cast, like I mean, Bleach.
I think-
No,
I think-
that's not what we're doing.
I think
Let's
it's
stay
like-
on
I
the
still don't think
topic.
so.
Let's
I
stay
still
on
don't
topic.
think so.
Wow, so does the
All
list?
right.
If we did that, still same. I ain't gonna lie.
We got more
It's
names.
not
I don't
the
think
same.
it matters.
It's-
We got to make sure.
Y'all
We
think
got to make sure
Kenpachi-
if
Moving the needle that much?
hey, let's not tangent too
Oh,
much.
I'm trying. Shut up.
No, let's not tangent
Hey
too
man,
much.
I guess.
The next name up, Fairy Tale.
Let's go, bro. Let's
Still
fucking go.
going home.
Urza, Gray, Gajil.
Mm.
Fairy Tale
Lucy?
still wins.
I mean, a matter of
All
fact, Lucy's the protagonist. That means that Natsu.
Nah.
Lucy's
Fairy
the
Tale. Fairy Tale got it.
Lucy's
Fairy Tale
not the
got it.
protagonist. What are you talking?
Let's not
it's-
go over.
Don't piss
Fairy
me off,
Tale
Todd.
got it. Regardless of who the protagonist is, Fairy Tale just got it. Wendy, Urza, Gray, they got
Okay,
it.
okay.
They got it. But come on. All right. Don.
Let's go, bro.
Let's
Let's
go
go.
home.
Let's go.
Got it
'Cause-
too, boy.
Let's go
Promise
home.
Neverland.
How long
Let's
is this
fucking
list?
go. Norman.
I got a long
Go
list.
Yo, Norman,
Neverland.
Ray, Mama. Yo,
At
let's
what
go,
point?
bro.
At what point do you cut it off, Fidel? At what point do you cut it off?
No, I'm a good
How many
host.
names you
I'm
got
just
named?
reading everything he
We get it.
gave me.
We get
I'm
it.
just reading everything. Next
They beat
name up.
Lonnie up.
Next name up. Berserk.
Let's fucking
go
go
home.
home, bro. No, like, come on, bro.
And you know what's the crazy part is that Kai messaged Miles, so Miles is in on this.
Let's go
He's not even
home.
just using shonen. He's using
Let's go
senin
home,
and
man. Hey, okay, let's go home, man.
You gotta
All
start
right.
naming slice of life.
At what point do we just stop?
Well,
the
I don't
abuse?
know. Well, let's keep on naming names. Next
Abuse.
name up.
I don't want to get hit, bro. I'm tired.
Next name up. Assassination
beautiful.
Classroom.
Let's go,
Now,
bro.
I think
Okay.
this is close.
No,
I
no.
think this
Here's
is
the thing.
close.
I think it, but we're gonna leave the house still, but we're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You know, I might,
You're getting hurt by a lot of characters in Bleach. That's the problem in your cast to me.
but I honestly, I'm be honest with y'all. I think that Orihime is doing a big carry job. Orihime is
And,
doing
Ty,
a
and he forgot about her.
she's doing
I think
Orihime
Orihime
is
is
doing,
good. I
she's
think-
doing a carry
I think
job. Right?
The problem with Bleach is $2.
I think Uri was pretty good too. Them three.
He said Miami stand up, we here. Shout out Miami.
What-
Uh,
What's the next one
Um,
we're doing, man?
I would say that's close, but Bleach's main cast has nobody to compare to Koro Sensei. I think Nagisa is the protagonist. They can't they got nobody to compete with Koro Sensei and Karma. Like Koro Sensei and Karma is just better than
Yeah.
everybody they got. Next name up, Gurren Lagann.
Pass. Just. God, Chad and Renji are so ass, bro.
And I think Ruka kind of is.
I don't think.
Ruka's,
Ruki
I
is
think
that great.
Ruka.
I think she's
that-
decent. I think she's
cool.
good.
she's. I think they're all. Actually, in my opinion, I think they're all decent. I think Chad is decent. I think Uri's decent. I think Rukia and Orihime are above decent to me. But
I agree. I
everybody-
think Oryu.
everybody's
I think
mid
the
is
anime is
Oryu.
making Oryu better than what he was in the manga in the final.
I
arc.
agree.
I mean, yeah.
As for all right, let's continue. Not done yet. Two more. Next name up, Blue Lock,
Next.
Let's go, bro.
Just
Let's go.
next.
and last name for Kai's Bleach main cast slander agenda,
Slander.
Demon Slayer.
I'll give it to Bleach.
Ah,
I'm not mad at that. I'll
Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Kocho. That's it.
Oh, I thought he was
Oh,
talking about
Nezuko.
I'm not mad at that. That would be
Hashira.
that's a toss. I'm not, but you know,
If we're counting those people, Miles, I agree. I go with Bleach. Nezuko, Zenitsu, and Inosuke, I don't think they could.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'd rather watch Demon Slayer, to be honest.
Oh,
that.
but is it for that
But-
cast though, or is it for the Hashira?
It's sure. I'd watch Demon Slayer in general more for the Hashira. But if we're talking just hold on. Angie with a $2 super chat. She just hit me. What about Soul Eaters?
Let's go home.
Clears.
Black Star Soul, because if you Black Star Soul Kit,
It's not close. I'm sorry. It's just not.
No, but what I was saying, yeah, for the Hashira, I'm watching the show. But I mean, for the main cast, I enjoy watching the rest of the main cast. If you were to give me a show with just Zenitsu, Nezuko, and I'm terrible with names, Inosuke. I'd watch that over watching a show with Renji and Chad.
I think you're slandering
forgot
Renji a
about- you
little
know what?
too much.
But you know
I
what?
think Chad sucks, but Renji I don't think sucks as much as you're saying.
Honestly, I think the out of that cast, I think Renji and Orihime are the top two, then Rukia, then Chad Origami. You know, whatever you want to do with that. I guess I'll
Not
give
too
it
much
to
on my
Orihime.
boy Oryu, bro. Not too much. You know.
He's you know.
The anime is doing them better justice. You know.
He's been in more than one arc, but you know.
And this is another
done
list
good
that Yu
stuff.
Yu Hakusho doesn't
Yeah,
make.
I think he's like, you know.
Shout out.
What you say, Yu Yu Hakusho?
I said this is another list that Yu Yu Hakusho just didn't make.
Dang.
We're
See,
sorry. We're
and-
sorry, Kent.
The number one Yu Yu Hakusho hater is no longer Tai. It's Santo. That's just unnecessary.
That's not hate. I'm just pointing out what's happening to this channel. Like, hey,
Honestly, I might take Bleach's cast, like maybe a little bit.
Or you? No, I'm not taking Bleach's cast over Yu Yu.
No, I think they're more. Without Yusuke, I think they're more comparable. I don't think that's crazy. Like,
I think that's pretty crazy.
I think it's crazy. I mean, I do like Kuwabara more than all of them. I do. But
Hiei and Kurama, they're just more fleshed out
we're
characters.
gonna have a conversation about Hiei one of these days. Not today, but one of these days we'll have a conversation about Hiei.
What's the conversation?
No, it's not today. It's not today.
Oh,
One day-
okay. It's
one
not
day
today.
we'll have a
Today.
conversation
Oh, it's
One
not
day we'll have a
today.
conversation about him.
Oh, One Punch Man's cast? Like, who's the main cast? Like,
That would be
Saitama?
Genos.
Would it be Garo?
No, he's
Would it
a
be-
new character later on.
King is main
You
cast.
can add
He's new, but
you can add
I-
a cast member.
he's-
A main cast member could come later in the series.
fair. I just don't think King and Garo are like
There's Straw Hats that came in hundreds of chapters later. So
Okay, I
Don't they-
agree.
Don't King and Saitama like live together?
So I'm
I think
willing to
King,
like
Genos,
agree to King.
Garo.
I don't think I'll agree to Garo, but I think I'm willing to agree to King.
And then
Definitely,
what's the old? I mean, kind of because of extension to Garo. What's the old? What's the
Bang,
sensei's name?
Bang.
Bang. Yeah. Bang's been
If
around
Lou-
a lot. He knows Saitama's true potential. He kind of tells other people about it. And Tornado as well. I think she's gonna be.
You think? Do you think Tornado shows up more, or her sister shows up more?
I think her sister showed up a lot because it was like a arc she was heavily involved in. I mean, I guess they both kind of showed up equal, man.
Fair. One Punch Man is weird because they know Saitama's so freaking OP that they focus a lot of the story on other characters quite frequently.
Yeah.
Moomin Rider, interesting.
I want Lumen in my main cast. Be a dog.
Shout out that boy. All right. With that said, that is our hot takes. We have a very interesting segment a little bit later on. But do you guys, anybody have any segments they want to talk about before we get into any of that stuff?
I think me and Ty want to chat about the spoilers, but before I do, I'll do the top 10 swordsmen in One Piece. So yeah, I'm gonna do the top 10 swordsmen in One Piece, man. I'm letting y'all know. So first I have to give criteria. This was a very hard list when I was tasked with making this. And it was very hard because I feel like Oda has never defined what swordsmanship is. So how I went ahead and do it, I just picked someone who mostly relied on a sword in combat. So people like Kizaru who make swords out of light, I didn't really count him. I didn't count King because he had a sword, he didn't use it. I didn't count Big Mom because she has a sword, she doesn't really use it like that. And then I didn't count anybody that's dead. So except one person because I didn't want to put Mihawk on. So
Yeah.
no Odin, no Roger, and then no like Garlings or anything like that because I don't know anything about them yet. So starting from number 10, number 10 is gonna be Shiryu of the Rain. Number 2 is gonna be W, my boy Vista Vista, Whitebeard Pirate Swordsman. Number 8 is gonna be Law. Law didn't make the list. He uses the sword a lot with his Devil Fruit, so I counted him. I forgot how to count. Number 7 is gonna be S-Hawk, Clone of Mihawk. Number 6 is gonna be Zoro. Zoro's not top 5. Number 5 is going to be Rayleigh, the Dark King. Number 4 is going to be Admiral Fujitora. Number 3 is going to be Shanks. Number 2 is going to be Mihawk. Number 1 is going to be Ryuma.
Yo,
that's the whole-
nasty man. This guy,
Nasty.
he's so
I like the list though.
I actually have no complaints with the list. I have one complaint with the list. You know, this should be
top 5.
world greatest swordsman being on top of that list, but you know, we move.
Well, yeah, I got the world's strongest swordsman ever, and then the world's strongest swordsman of today.
Oh, okay.
They Gojo Sukuna. Real.
Very real. All right, if we're playing with that, just to at least he has Mihawk at top. You know, I'm gonna have to take what I got. But all right, like,
Mihawk good on 2 lists. Y'all got it. Come on.
He do. No, that's fair. Where would Odin be on this list for you?
So when I would have placed Odin, I would have had him right behind Shanks at 4. I think Shanks, Mihawk, and obviously Ryuma are comfortably ahead of him.
Fair. Yeah, I have no complaints with this list.
Let me list, man. Trying to not get hated on, man. The first 3 lists got me traumatized.
Yeah, those people on TikTok be crazy, bro.
No,
they be hating. They hate on my boy. They like the recent one, but they be hating on my boy. I'm trying to think of like any potential. Oh, I guess you didn't put the Elder on this.
Yeah,
list.
so I didn't put him, I didn't put Garland, and I didn't put Shamrock.
I understand Garland and Shamrock because we've literally seen 0.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a little from the Elder.
A glimpse. But
Fair.
The portrayal of the Elders was just wildly inconsistent. We had Saturn who looked like an absolute joke. And then the Warthog one, I think he's Mercury. And then the Swordsman one is Venus. They were going crazy. So I don't really know how to feel about them. I wanted to go with characters I was really comfortable. I saw enough.
Okay.
Except
That's
Ryuma.
fair. Fair. And you said Bogard. Who's Bogard?
Bogard is the vice captain of Guard. Narratively, they mentioned that he fought like not Whitebeard. He fought Rayleigh a couple times. He might have fought Whitebeard a couple times. Bogart was tough, but again, I didn't see it. So I like the statements.
You think Cavendish can enter the top 10?
Hakuba,
Oh, that's
yeah, Hakuba, yeah, for sure.
And then do you consider Killer a swordsman?
Nah,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Fair enough. I think we covered a lot of them. W list. All
And
right,
then
what do we got next?
Ty, Riddell, please.
All right,
Keep
I'll
the
look
leaks
at it.
real quick.
Please.
Yo, Ty. Ooh.
I would say Riddell, turn your volume down, Riddell. We don't want to spoil. I mean, not spoil yourself.
I'm looking at it right now, so it's all good.
Oda don't give a fuck. He just letting the pen go. The pen is possessed.
Yeah. So first off, there's something I think that's interesting. So I think that Shaki being the biggest prize to me is so good because it's good because of how disturbing it makes the Celestials. Right, because we know probably the reasons why they want her. Like they want to fight for her the same way. I think it might be similar to with Kuma's wife. You know, they make some freaks. So I think that kind of shows like how twisted they are, obviously. Then we have one. It's so interesting because every chapter I get a new impression of Rox, like of who he is as a person. It's so interesting to me. Him doing all that he can to ensure that his family is safe is something I was not expecting from him. And I think it's something.
It kind of sounds like our boy Luffy, man. He's fighting for his friends.
He does.
Friends.
Here's the thing, right? I think that Rox is Blackbeard mixed with Luffy. Like I think he has Luffy traits, but I think he's still evil. Like for example, like him stabbing Loki when he first met him to say, "Yo, let me get your dad up here." Like he's still the crimes he committed, and then a lot of his violent acts are very much something Luffy wouldn't do. Like I said from Blackbeard, but his compassion and connection to other people is very similar to Luffy. So he's like a good mix of both. But that made me wonder, like, a lot of the D members seem to have people that they're close to and value, but except Blackbeard, at least in my knowledge, in my memory. It doesn't seem like Blackbeard is as connected to a comrade the way that Rox is to Harold or his family, the way that Luffy is to the Straw Hats, the way that Ace was to his brothers, the way that all the other D members are. He seemed like to be the only D member that doesn't value other people the way that everyone else does, unless I'm tripping.
He values his own crew.
Ooh.
I'm talking Blackbeard. Or at least I'm saying I don't think I've seen him. They haven't really defined a relationship for him the way they did for everybody else. That's what I'm saying. They could, and they might do that later.
Do that with Harold?
No, I'm talking Blackbeard.
Well, that'd be it.
I'm saying that Rox is in line with like Luffy and him as far as they value family. I'm saying Blackbeard is the only D member that we don't know that for. It could become the case, but I think it's interesting.
I think that is very fair, and I will say this: I just read the leaks. Them shit's insane. We're getting that dog that looks to the east. We're getting okay. All right.
I'm about to say Dragon saving Shanks is something I did not expect, and that seems like one of the gas.
Wait, what?
The leaks.
I haven't seen the leaks. That's crazy.
I just saw it. It's in the Discord.
Wow.
Maybe this would make sense on like why Shanks is willing to look out for Luffy so much.
We're paying the favor.
Finally got a tie. Oh, it's tying everything.
I think it's that, and also, oh my bad. Go ahead, Miles.
No, because I'm gonna pivot. So finish.
Okay. I think it's that, and also because remember, I do think it's that. I do think him maybe paying that debt. And I think it's also when he said that Luffy said the words that Roger said. I think there's another thing. When he said the words of Roger, it made him like, oh, this is the one. But I think the adding in like, yo, dad saved my life. It's like, yo, that's fine.
Remember, Riddell, when we just did the review, I was going back and I was saying Blackbeard's family being there is what I believe Shamrock's discovery was in the last chapter. Garland. I keep saying Shamrock.
Garland. Oh, yeah,
Garland. Remember last chapter, Garland goes to the girl and say, he's like, yo, I went to this island. I found a couple of things, resources, things like that. But I made a shocking discovery that would be very important to the Great One. And we were wondering, what was that discovery? What could it have possibly been? Now that we got these leaks, I think it was Rox's family. And this is how they're setting all of this stuff to lure Rox out. This was the plan, lure Rox out.
And then also that would tie into, and I wonder if it's something. What if it's something else about his family that they want? That's why maybe Emu stabbed. Remember, Emu stabbed the Blackbeard picture. So like, Emu wants Blackbeard for whatever reason. We don't know what it is. He has some beef against Blackbeard. It could be, yo, I hate your dad, so I hate you. But I think it might be something more than that too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got so many ties to all of this. So like, now we see how Dragon's involved. This is probably the Dragon and Emu tie we're finding right now in God Valley. We got the Blackbeard and Emu tie we're finding right now in God Valley as well. It's we're seeing everything kind of orchestrate right here, and it's kind of crazy to me that whatchamacallit, that the shocking stuff at first when we hated it, we're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be dumb, all that stuff. But all of this is a ploy to bring all of Emu's enemies to the same place.
And I think that we're going to get a Dragon POV of why he left the Marines. I think that this event is going to make Dragon be like, oh, wait, hold on a second.
I'm out.
Yeah, because remember when we seen like from Kuma's perspective, what they were doing to slaves, they're like, hey, yo, kill as many slaves. Well, I think Dragon's going to see that. And then also see like Shanks' family like, dang, what we're doing is actually horrible. I have to leave.
I would say that side, and then even the subsequent cover up of it after, because I don't think everything is as it appears, right? We could also get why Garp hates the title he earned from this event and why. Like, I don't think any of this is as it ever appeared to be, and we're gonna finally understand why everybody kind of looks back sadly on this event, except Sen Goku, who he's the one that first introduced this to us, and that nigga's not there. So,
which would make sense
also,
why I think that would make sense to why his perspective might not be like as crazy because he didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But what would also be crazy is if, what if Akainu's there? Because we got to figure out why Akainu hates pirates, right? Because I could see a situation if Akainu, let's say Akainu, because a lot of people theorize like Akainu and Dragon were like partners or they work together in Marines, something like that. What would be crazy is if in the cross of all this, maybe someone close to Akainu dies in the crossfire, and he's like, "Man, I hate you pirates for this." Right? Like maybe Dragon's perspective is we're doing something crazy. Akainu's perspective is like these pirates destroyed the Marines, and then now it's the split happened.
And that's why they hate each other now, because Akainu was like, "Yeah, we're supposed to get back. Why would you leave?" Or
and then all of it orchestrated by Emu and the elders at they are really setting themselves up as the big bad. It's also kind of crazy to me that Dragon and Garp will both be on God Valley. They have to have an interaction.
Oh, facts. Fact. Oh, yo, son, don't leave.
It's like, bro, what I just saw, $2 super chat from Angie. Hot take, I feel may have been Dragon part of CP0. I'm not mad at it. Dragon being part of CP0. Also, another thing that I saw from the leaks is pretty crazy. Like we probably should have known this. Maybe Miles, you already thought of this. Like the whole name of Davy Jones is prolific in pirate lore. Like
the moment I heard it, I knew it was more.
And now that they're adding an actual name to it, D. Like, bro, this clan, bro.
Can we nasty for a second?
Go
ahead, Santa, before I get nasty.
No, that I
don't.
Go ahead.
I don't know you were gonna go. Go ahead.
No, you take it away. You're the guy.
Yeah,
you're the guy. You're the One Piece guy. Go. I'm just here to listen. I'm just here to listen. Go ahead.
Santo, go.
Yeah, Santo, just go. Just Santo. All right, go ahead, Miles.
All right, Miles, let's go. Santo, just
this nigga.
Yo, Santo.
I'm here to learn, bro. I'm here to learn.
Oh, I forgot Santo. Go.
So did I.
Oh, hey, yo.
Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. So the Naruto community is drawing a lot of nasty parallels to all of the things that are unfolding in the story now, right? So when I saw now that we're kind of getting this extended look at Davy Jones, similar to kind of how we had, Indra, Madara, Sasuke, Ashura, we get it. We could be very well seeing a Davy Jones, Rocks, Blackbeard, Joy Boy, Roger, Luffy type of situation. And the talking to two communities is kind of like One Piece fans throughout the years have kind of really hated on Naruto for their whole night. The way they did the kind of inherited will thing, passing along traditions, reincarnations vibe. And now One Piece is getting a lot of the same thing Naruto has kind of had. Luffy being the chosen one. Luffy being a Joy Boy. And all of the things of that.
I think he's lagging for me.
Yeah, he's lagging for me as well.
Maju, you lagging a little bit. I think you might be good now.
What's the last thing y'all heard? What I wasn't liking?
Just a lineage part.
So basically using the both lineages and making a comparison. Do you think that it's nasty for Naruto fans to kind of claim that the things that One Piece fans hated on about their series is kind of true, or do you think that's just an aspect of storytelling? Like it just makes sense. What do y'all think?
I think that neither are bad. First of all, chosen one narratives are popular for a reason. You want to make your character the difference in the story. Like most characters are chosen ones. That's a good thing. I think now the cycle hatred I thought was good in Naruto. I didn't have a problem with it, but I do think that the One Piece inherited will, the theme of inherited will, I think it is stronger, and I think that it has better build up. I do think that. I think we can argue. I think both were both good, but I do think that Luffy being connected to Roger and Joy Boy, I think that was I think I had better build up than Naruto being connected to Hashirama and Ashura and Indra. You know what I'm saying? I think I had better build up, even though I think both were good. Like,
Yeah,
so.
I probably agree to that as well. I think what this is really making me think, like, Emu must be like one of the biggest villains in anime history, based on how they have these generations of characters. None of them can beat Emu. What is going on with the history of the world government? What is going on with Emu? What makes Emu so special? I am now, and then we still have that whole mural that talks about all these different iterations of like history.
The 3 eras.
Whatever is the origins of all of this has to be insane.
Yeah, and I think that's what they ordered as well when it comes to like keeping the stakes to rise. Like he's gonna we're getting this massive payoff of the God Valley incident, but he's gonna give us another mystery based off of this event that he reveals to us. That's gonna be blow our minds even more that I'm excited for. Like I don't know, man. I feel like there's so much. I think why I was so excited about God Valley is because so many characters were involved. Like literally the legends of our era that were like there now were involved, even they were young, and then the legends of the old era were involved. It's just a lot of moving pieces. God Valley is Oda's just, you know.
Last thing I have to say about God Valley. Are we about to get a tournament arc to end One Piece? Because the God Valley tournament and how they're building this up with the games and all that stuff, and the winner gets this. It sounds like, and I don't know how they're going to plan to do a tournament. But I mean, yeah, we had the stuff on Dressrosa, but I don't really consider that like a tournament on the way that I like to think about them, even though it was definitely a tournament aspects. They could really pull something crazy if they plan to do like a little tournament God Valley arc where they have winner takes all. And we got different factions for the modern day cast, not the backstory cast. I don't think we're gonna get the tournament in the backstory. I think that'll be too much. But we got Luffy's faction who wants something. We got Blackbeard's faction that wants something. We got Mihawk's faction that wants something. Could we see Imu do something crazy where it's like, you guys all want this? You got to enter the God Valley tournament.
Well, so the only thing I'll say is the tournament itself was kind of like the only thing. So Rox, Roger, and like all of those factions aren't really going there to like participate. They're just going there to get Shocky back, and they just all have a common vested interest in it. While the Celestial Dragons like Garling and all of that are just hosting a tournament that they pretty much do annually. My only thing is, so it wouldn't be like a tournament arc, but I'm with you on there could very well be a person, a thing, or there's a missing poneglyph. It could be that draws everybody to one location, similar to God Valley for sure. Something like that. Or they're looking for that man with the burn scar. Everybody needs him because, again, poneglyph, they could have him, and it draws everybody to that one location. So possibly we could have this kind of replicated.
Maybe Robin. I mean, Robin is a key component of someone that they want to kidnap too.
I think they'd kill that baby, man. Don't let it be Rob.
Man, that's tough. Shout out One Piece. Yeah, these leaks are crazy. Can't wait to read that chapter. Anything else? Any other segments that people got?
Oh, I had a few other manga I want to talk about. So, did y'all see the Blue Lock chapter? I think I dropped it in the Instagram chat. So, I don't know why Nigeria has to be the one to get hold like this, but it seems like every side character is going to be scoring a goal. They're probably going to end up losing 11-0. We saw Rio copy Bachira, and now he copied, is it Chigiri?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chigiri until he was able to score. So now we're seeing everyone outside of Isagi and Rin being able to dominate, and now we're getting the backups, Shido and Baru. Now they're probably about to at least score one apiece. So what are we thinking about Blue Lock's evolution? and how do we think they're going to end up actually faring now against the rest of the world now that we see all these upgrades?
I think they're gonna lose. I don't think they're gonna win the World Cup, the U20 World Cup, but I knew they were gonna beat Nigeria pretty handily, just because like it's like that results of your training type of thing where we train and now we're gonna show you that we wanted them. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really expect much from Nigeria. But I think they might win this one, lose the next game, and then the third game will be a must win where they have to win it to get into the tournament. That's what I think's gonna happen.
I was one that was saying that they were gonna struggle for. I didn't expect a blowout. I didn't expect this, and I'm just gonna say it right here too. Sagi might be top 5 aura farmers right now, because he literally looked. Anazi is his name? He's like, oh, you can believe in me. I'm here. He's like, well, you're about to get some trouble because I'm standing here. Like, I'm like,
yeah, I would say usually Sagi's lines are very corny in a funny, cute way. That one was like, oh, I was like, okay, that was tough.
Like,
You know, he got there.
It's gonna be a tough time. But yeah, Rio's looking like a demon. Shido, Baro, Nagi, all on the bench, yet still to come in, and it's bad for Nigeria right now. Sorry, random. It's bad.
Good.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm just waiting for that boy Nagi, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also,
shout out that boy.
Because I just got 2 more other to cover quickly. Also, Chainsaw Man. We're finally at, I wouldn't say the climax, but I guess like we're reaching, I guess, like the final saga of what's going on. Denji has 2 choices, or he has a choice to make between 2 options.
Oh, I gotta read the new chapter.
Yeah, it's just another setup chapter. You're not missing much.
Okay, okay, I got you.
I mean, the last few pages, like, it's gonna lead to what I think next week is gonna be like a big chapter. But yeah, his 2 options are to either help the Death Devil kill the War Devil, or help the War Devil kill the Death Devil. And there's pluses and minuses to both sides. I'm assuming he's gonna help kill the Death Devil. But what do you guys think about his options? Right. Also, the STD Devil, was that necessary?
I'm not caught up with Chainsaw Man, so I have no idea what's going on.
I think that it's touching on an issue of, because I think a Chainsaw Man, because it's a good thing it got moved it got moved to Shonen Jump Plus, which is for young adults. It's really touching on what happens to young boys when they get exposed to certain things too early, and just people in like young kids in general. And I think I think that him being approached by that is, to me, interesting, because it can show some of the backfires of hypersexuality given what you've been exposed to early, and some of the negative ramifications of that. So that's why I think that's what that's touching on.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like it's actually too much, but it was just wild how that CD Devil just showed up. And it's interesting how their powers work. Like every time they sleep with someone, they become that person. And so like they just have a bunch of themselves all over the world sharing information. So it's like they have like a little spy network. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And also how the War Devil forgot that she loves America, and how and also apparently her scars are in the shape of like one of the US's top ammunition factories or whatever. So I don't know, but no, Chainsaw Man's finally probably gonna come to an end within the next year, and yeah, I'm low-key just ready for it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it ends.
I'm just ready for it to end. I don't know if I'm excited anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, Ty, it's good, but at this point, I feel like they're just dragging this shit along, and I don't know. I never seen a good manga like drag its feet for so long. It's driving me crazy.
I'm enjoying it, but I feel you.
What is kind of meant to be the primary end goal of Chainsaw Man? Like, what does Denji want exactly?
To get a girlfriend. That's his goal.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that bad?
No, not necessarily. I just okay.
It's like I'm good.
He wants. That's because he wants true love. Like that's his emotional goal. Like he's never had true love and affection, and he believes and he thinks that he can get genuine. He thinks that at first he wants something lustful.
Yeah,
and he's learning that he actually wants a genuine connection. Riddell, you okay? What's wrong? Is that something wrong with that?
I like that. That's not bad.
I was like that's.
To be fair,
man,
Tyler,
I'm not trying to be a hater, bro.
So
this is
the last two chapters, like we kind of see him like
crazy.
grow up.
Positioning Asa to be that though.
Yeah, I think so for sure.
Okay, because for me, like, because I only read the first half of it. I thought Power was going to be that, and then yeah. So if they're positioning Asa to be like that, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, because we know she likes him
for sure. So,
yeah, Asa, I always liked Asa. I think she's a good character.
And just because I'll cover it more if J Rob shows up later or if he comes next week and we talk about it. But no, Ardale's getting better and better. I really like their take on what they're doing with the MC, like having him way between not necessarily good and evil, but like bad, like selfish and selfless choices, and seeing like the gravity of both options to the point where one time he crashed out so bad he accidentally destroyed the whole country, and God, which we didn't know existed in this verse, literally had to intervene and be like, yo, nigga, chill. So seeing the MC like go through just a morality shift and like see how he's becoming more of a anti-hero, borderline villain to the point where it's like he's wondering, like, kind of similar to how Market is in Invincible, like, do I need to kill evil with evil? And yeah, it's the best black anime material we got right now, and it's cooking. It's really cooking.
I just read the end of Chase. Like, this chapter was crazy, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I said. Next chapter is gonna be.
Whoa!
Next chapter is gonna be crazy.
Oh my god! Wow, that cliffhanger.
All right. Does anybody have anything else?
I don't know. Witch cooking. I'm behind.
Ichi the Witch is absolutely cooking. They're about to go into their new saga. Shout out Jaden. He mentioned something to me that every time they mention the world hater Magic, they always say they. They always use the pronoun they, indicating that it's probably multiple souls, something like that. Kind of like White, maybe. We'll see how that plays out. But Ichi the Witch is cooking. It's always in the top manga every week. It is a gem. And now we're about to see what they do next with the cast of characters. They also introduced the other 4 like major witches. Like there's like kind of like how Bleach has the Soul Society captains. We saw 4 other new witches. One's like a gun witch. One is like a voracious witch. One is like she was wearing headphones, and one is like the villainous witch, and she's super old. So Ichi the Witch cooking. Shout out.
Did you guys see the new JJK trailer for season 3?
Nah.
I did, and it was fire. It was fire. I love how they did Makima scars. Yeah, I think
Makima?
Maki.
Yeah.
My fault. They announced the movie for November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's basically just the new anime wave. It's the last 2 episodes of season 2 and like the first 2 episodes of like season 3. Yeah, that's just what we're gonna be doing now. But
Yeah.
it looks
Shout out to
fire.
Cashcow. WJJK coming back. It looks like a lot of good anime. I think Forever Season 2 is coming back too. A lot of good anime coming out in the winter.
And I did want to ask Ty, because I think we talked about earlier before with Gacha Kuda, the mangaka came out saying how the anime is like actually like affecting her writing in like a positive and her drawing, because like now she wants to make something more simpler. She's like imagining like how will this translate to the anime, and it's like helping her in terms of structure and drawing. And Ty, did you have any thoughts on that?
I think it's interesting because I don't know if you've seen, but she also said in that interview that she had not always planned out things the best. And I think it's interesting because some of my friends who are like, we have like these study groups that we study storytelling to work on our stories. And then we noticed that we think that some of the Gacha Akita stakes were not consistent post Rudy getting dropped into the underworld. So maybe and then hearing what she said about maybe she didn't plan things out, maybe that could probably be one of the reasons. But I think that this is low-key like an editing session for her, right? Because she's getting more ideas and she's bouncing things off, seeing what works and what doesn't work. So I think it's going to help her story overall because this is basically like a second editing session than the one she already has. So I think that's a good sign for the manga moving forward, like getting more ideas and more opinions from other writers as she's writing her story, and seeing things she can incorporate. That to me is a good sign for Gacha Akita.
W. Big W. Anybody got anything else?
I don't know. I think there might be one or two more episodes left, but I'm just stamping it. Lord Mysteries had a top 10 first season of all time.
Okay, top 10. Big look from Miles. How many episodes are in the first season?
What are the top 10 season 1? I think we can get 10. Can't we? No.
To BRX.
Riddell, I'm with you.
Yeah,
No, Riddell, I'm also with you. I would put 2B Hero X above it too.
AOT.
Okay, so we're
Promise Neverland.
So we're hold on before we keep going. We're only using animes that have multiple seasons.
That's perfectly fine.
Or no.
Hold on, so let me see what Naruto season 1.
We're talking about season 1. Only season 1.
Only season 1.
I'm about to see what is Naruto.
No, I know, but so we're excluding anime that only have one season and the story's done.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks what it got.
Always. Oh, boy. Wait, why are we doing that for?
I think we should exclude them. I think that's its own category because it's a complete story.
Because we're doing season 1. Like,
yeah,
it's implying that it's multiple seasons.
Wait,
everyone that has actually seen all the episodes.
Wait, hold on a second.
I don't need to see it.
Y'all
don't need to see One Piece.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. No, Miles is correct. Miles is definitely correct. But Lonnie, I wasn't even going to judge him. I was going to throw you the season. Say, what do you think is better? Because I don't know.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And Ty, I actually feel if you actually watch the whole season, you would love the hell out of it.
No, I feel you. I see your opinion. ALT over it?
No. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. I had reverse. Yes. Because I actually have like a list in my head. Yes, ALT.
Villain Saga?
No.
Well, so you think Lord Mrs. better than Villain Saga season 1?
Yes.
Death Note?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2. Promise Neverland?
No.
Okay, Naruto? I'm about to find where.
What's the first season of Naruto?
It ends at Land of Waves. That's the end of like.
Yeah.
Look at it. So Naruto's better.
No.
Wow. I'm trying to understand your standards, man.
It's too dense for them. I watch Mr. Robot. I watch and read Game of Thrones.
He didn't mean it, guys. He didn't mean it.
So we only got AOT.
That's because you can't read, motherfucker. I don't know what to tell you.
Me and Kai are very proficient at reading. It has nothing to do with us being able to read.
You probably want to say. I guess. Do you think 2B Hero X? We got
2B Hero X had a better first season.
I guess 3. I'm assuming you don't think
season 1?
Yeah, Dandadan season 1.
Dandadan season 1? No, I don't think I had a better season. Actually, they're around the same.
Which one's better?
I'd give it a Dandadan.
Okay, that's 4. That's 4. I'm trying to pick ones I think I'm assuming I was gonna say like JJK in my hair. I'm assuming he's gonna pick Lord of the Mysteries over those. Right? You gonna pick Lord of the Mysteries over those? Okay. Free run?
I'd give it a free run.
That's 5. What did you like? Did you watch Blue Box?
I did not watch Blue Box.
I think Blue Box season 1 was fire. So that's 5. We only need 5 more. I feel like we can find 5 more. No?
I could probably look up some of the anime I've watched.
Demon Slayer season 1?
Yeesh.
No.
Solo?
No.
Spy Family?
No.
Dang.
Hey, ratings back it up, viewership backs it up, and people don't watch it.
You don't gotta qualify. We want to get into the mind of Lonnie, man.
Lonnie's Love is War season 1.
No. And also, Rock Lee isn't in season 1 of Naruto, Santo, so you good.
I'm talking to the wall. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, they're not in season
okay.
1. They're not in.
Wait. No, I know. No. Hold on a second. That was so. It's
yeah,
it's,
but
season 1.
But they are. They are.
But let me clarify.
IQ season 1.
Naruto season 1 ends at episode 35, which is the beginning of the Chunin exams. But it's like it's like.
Oh.
But okay. You said Haikyuu?
Haikyuu season 1?
No.
He's
ranking
of
Kings season
ranking
1.
of King.
No.
He's not gonna pick any sports
Ranking of
anime.
Kings is some gas. Okay.
You said no to Death Note, right? Or you said yes to Death Note? We have 5 so far. Hunter.
I don't even know what Hunter season 1 is.
Yeah, what season 1 of Hunter?
I'll check it. Give me a second. Hunter x Hunter 2011.
Apothecary Diary season 1.
Oh, I love Apothecary Diaries.
It is some heat.
That is some heat. I'd still say no, but that is close.
Oh, season one of the list one I'm looking at, it ends in the middle of York New. So all the Hunter exams up until York New.
Oh,
I think
that's so much.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's why, at least what I'm looking at. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I see.
I mean, I feel like I'd have to say yeah, just with everything. That's
I'm gonna double check to make sure it's really that 50 episodes. That means that's Heaven's Arena too. Oh yeah, it is 50 episodes.
That's
so yeah,
cheating. That's cheating.
That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at.
But hey,
I mean,
not information in one episode.
It got Hunter. It got the Hunter exams, Heaven's Arena, and York New. So that's 6.
That's better.
That's 6. So you need 4 more.
I mean, overall, Lord of Mystery season 1 being this great, I'm not mad at your take, Lonnie. I need to watch it. I only watched episode 1 and 2, and I was like, I can just wait for another time to finish it. But only thing I cared about is 2BRX. We recognizing that thing's some greatness. Overall, you could be. How many episodes are in season 1?
There's 13. There's
going really?
13. It ends on the
13?
It ends on the 12th. Well, I'm just saying, like, regardless of whether people like the first episode or not, it's gone on a crazy run in terms of anime, in terms of the ratings. 9, 9.3, 9.2, 9, 9.4, 9.1, 9.1, 9.6, 9.3, 9.5. But only like probably 10 other anime are in that categories. Like we're talking about the Free Run, the Vinland Sagas. The
Takopi original sin.
Is Solo leveling up there?
I don't think like they have consistent 9s. I can look real quick.
What, Solo?
The CCP propaganda hit. Yo, that's a crazy thing to say, bro.
That is insane.
That's a crazy thing to say. Oh, okay. I respect it.
No, they have a bunch of 8s. I mean, they have 9s in there. They also have some 7s.
Okay. All right. Lord of Mysteries, top 10 season 1. I respect the agenda. We'll see how it ends. One Punch Man season 1.
We're at 6 right now.
I can dispute what I said.
One Punch Man, I'd still give it to Lord of Mysteries.
Code Geass.
Season 1 of Code Geass.
Yeah.
FMAB.
I'd
I
give
don't
it
know
a full medal. I don't
That's
think I'd give it to Code Geass.
That's 7. So we need 3 more.
Kaiju.
Yeah, so it's hard. It's hard.
Definitely not kind
I'm just throwing.
Y'all just throwing it out there at this point.
Hey man, Lonnie, I'm okay with your take. I'm here. Oh, Tokyo Ghoul season 1.
Ooh.
Season 1.
Season the totality. No, it's not as.
No, I said season 1 because season 1's actually good.
No, season 1 is good, but like if we're talking about like the whole like some of the episodes are like average or like slightly above average for Tokyo Ghoul.
No, what is better to you? Don't know.
Well, I just said Lord of Mysteries.
Okay.
If I'm talking about like the last 3-4 episodes, I ain't taking nothing over Tokyo Ghoul. If I'm talking about the last 3-4 episodes, we're not. We're talking about the whole season 1.
No, see, he wanted to say Tokyo Ghoul.
I wanted to. Hey, this is what happens, chat, when you find an objective. I can like something more than something, but say something's better. I like Tokyo Ghoul more than Lord of Mysteries.
You didn't do that last year.
What are you talking about?
You got it, Lonnie.
No, you did. I know exactly what he's talking about. You didn't actually.
Hey,
You literally almost walked into that trap card,
I
bro.
almost
I was
did.
like, I stayed quiet too. I was like,
All right. Any other segments before we move on to this hot take roulette? All right. Nothing. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new segment that I created, or a new thing that I created. And it's called the hot take roulette. Basically, there's a bunch of categories in it. I'm going to figure out how to do this better. But we all have 3 lives. The way to lose a life is 1, you give a mild take, like LeBron James being a top 3 player of all time. No shit. Or 2, your reasoning for your hot take is trash. Now, the only way to lose a life is if the majority of us up here go like, yeah, that's not it. Now, if it's not a majority, they keep their life. You have 3 lives. We're going to go through each category. And then if someone wants to talk about the hot take, if someone says a good hot take, then we'll talk about it, have a good time, and have some good banter. But any questions?
I hope I don't get music, bro. I don't got no hot takes for music. How many last week get?
3.
3.
I have some nasty music ones, like like Miles and Santo might block me.
Oh, it should be good.
If we go into movies, it's gonna get spooky, bro.
Chat, decide an order. Chat, decide an order. Give us an order, chat, please.
I don't want to grab a water. Don't make me go first.
Go ahead, go grab your water. We'll see if someone in the chat is locked in to pick an order. But there's a lot of great categories here. Anime categories, manga, manhwa, comic books, NFL, NBA, music, general, anything. Legit, any hot take. You can make a hot take
NFL.
about literally anything. TV shows, movies, video games, celebrities, social media. So this is anything on social media. It could be YouTubers. It could be streamers, relationships, love stuff, whatever. Controversial. This one, if you get controversial, it needs to be controversial. Now you can pass technically, but you will lose. You will lose a life if you pass. Hot take about a BSS co-host, so one of us up here, and then hot take about a BSS community, so our community that we've created, and then food. Hot take.
Okay.
Any other categories that the chat wants us to add? I'll also provide that as well. Or any of my co-hosts here. Do you?
I don't have any hot takes about y'all. I
don't either. But if it lands on you, I'll create something.
I got a few.
Okay. Well, definitely.
I got a hot take about Riddell. Riddell's breath stinks. That's my hot take.
Hey man, I be locked in, man. This is the hot take wheel game. All right. If nobody has any more categories. If nobody has any categories, if nobody has anything else to say, we're going from left to right based off what Mystic said. Miles, that means you're starting it out.
Six, are you good? What happened? Okay.
Oh man, I'm crying, bro.
Oh, is it?
Am I really gonna get this?
It was about to be. You were gonna say something crazy right off rip. Hot take about food. All right, let's see what Miles got.
This is so weird. Food.
Wait, I didn't see the order.
It's left or right. So
Left or right?
yeah.
So this Miles.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Of course.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
It's fake.
Okay.
Bro, it's fake.
That's funny. Oh shit! I fucked up my whole headset. Food hot take. Y'all are not gonna like this one, man. Listen, man. I think with enough seasoning and enough butter, I think a well done steak is more acceptable than people say they are. Medium rare. I get it's all cooked. I get that that's not blood, but just for the safety, I was raised about safety. When I see the inside is nice and you know what I'm saying, dark and not red, I know the food's safe. We gotta show love to well done steaks, man. That's my hot take.
Miles, I really feel like that's a black thing because like I grew up with like just being raised well done steak and stuff like that. It wasn't until like I went to a restaurant and they got it wrong and they gave me a medium rare steak by accident. I was just like, oh, this is nice. But I was raised well done. That I feel like, and I've seen other black families order when I was working at restaurants. Black families, well done. So I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at that either. I do like medium well. I do like medium well. These days, I was like, wow, that medium well steak I had back when I was back home was actually phenomenal. This is the best steak I've ever had in my life. But I still show love to my well done roots.
Man, a well done steak is like eating a belt. Nah, I don't,
Santo, you just don't get it, Santo. You just don't get it.
What do you mean?
Like
like a little struggle.
Flavor. No. Flavor could do nothing when it comes to that texture. You got to be able to just chew right through it and just have some good chewy. Like
y'all don't like to struggle.
No,
I don't. I want a good steak.
But it's like chewing a piece of gum that tastes like steak.
No, I don't want it. I don't want gum that tastes like steak.
Sometimes you gotta work for it, Riddell.
Hell no. No, the funny thing is, Lonnie, I did grow up with medium well steak too. Then I started cooking myself and I started going, and I was like, oh my God, these clear. My life was wasted eating them chewy ass steaks. No, they need blood. They need to be pink. You know what I'm saying? So that's
no, Riddell. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But at the same time, the well done steaks weren't bad because I grew up with steak being my favorite food, and it was when they were well done. So I'm not mad at it.
I'll do a medium well.
It with like something else.
I go medium rare now.
I can't do it. Medium well is the lowest I'll go.
I go medium well. Medium, yeah.
I go medium rare. Man, they're not connoisseurs. All right, let's continue. Now it's.
Do I lose a life or am I good? Am I clear?
No, nobody said you. So you're good.
Okay. Cool.
Nobody voted for your to take away your life.
You gonna give a fat nigga food? Y'all got it.
Anime.
All right, anime. You know what a Cincinnati bow tie? No idea. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna be honest. Anime hot take, Lonnie?
What will be in people's like I would say 3 out of people's probably eventual top 5 in 10 years haven't been animated yet.
Like what?
Yeah. Give me some meat so I can not like. I need.
Give us something so we can attack you.
Literally what this is.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Literally what this is. Say something so we can attack you.
But we definitely need something, Lottie, because that was too big, bro.
I'm just gonna push back my. I'm just gonna say top 10. I say a lot of the things that end up in people's top 10 in 10 years hasn't been animated yet.
What are these anime?
What does that
I'm-
even mean?
And would this be personal to us? Like my top 10 hasn't been animated?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
My top 10
You're gonna
anime.
give us
top 10,
examples. Give us
Your top 10,
examples.
nigga.
Give us examples, or I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to
Oh
downvote
my
that shit.
god.
I'm about to downvote that shit.
I'm gonna say omniscient
Yo.
readers. I'm gonna say omniscient readers viewpoint.
Okay.
That's
I agree.
one. I'm going to say Shadow Slave is gonna be two. I think Shadow Slave has a chance to be like one of the goats. I've said that before. Ordeal is another one. The Boxer is another one. And I'll say Doombreaker is another one.
You're saying all these are gonna be top 10 anime?
I suspect at least three of them are definitely gonna be top 10.
Lonnie has 17 people in his top 10, bro.
I would say the way that our top 10 ain't anime yet is crazy. Lonnie, you should lose life for that, bro.
Hey, and then when it happens, like, bro. Hey, I haven't been wrong yet.
I mean, but the thing about it is like, how have any of y'all read those series?
I've read Omniscient Reader. It's really good.
I've read The Boxer.
But it's like you telling me that a series I haven't seen is gonna be my top 10. I'm like am I
Yeah.
supposed to disagree? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do kind of have to make an argument. Like, why would it be in our top 10? Like,
Hey, just in terms of, I've known you guys for what, like 2 years now. I've known like kind of stories that you guys like. I know what things that you guys gravitate towards too and stuff like that. I know like some of the big anime manga stories that are coming out. Some of them you guys are gonna really vibe with. I'm like, oh, if I read something like, oh, this is something that like Ty usually like talks about stuff like that, or oh, this is something that Miles usually likes talking about.
so
in, like,
name
One Piece or
something in
things like that.
particular that every one of us will like from one of those series. Like, just one thing. Like, name something that you can attach to one of those series.
For Omniscient Reader's viewpoint, I think Ty will like how the author impacts the story and how how authors have power in the verse,
Mhm.
and how the storytelling as a whole impacts the overall story.
I didn't hear what you said, Ty.
You
What did
muted,
you say?
Ty.
Yeah, you mean
Also, I think I said last week, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint, the movie is still number 1 in South Korea right now. So,
Ty's close.
you're muted again. You're muted again.
I can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
You unmuted yourself and then you just muted yourself.
There we go.
Oh, I
There we go.
didn't do that.
You're good now.
Is this a hot take? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, hey, I think you'll like this series. Like, y'all feel what I'm saying?
Because
if I say, hey, Maz, I think you'll like Each of the Witch. It's very similar to One Piece. Like, is that like a hot take?
I mean,
Well,
if you say it's going to be in your top 10, I would say that
of all
could be a hot
time. I think that's a hot take.
Yeah,
but
my
my point is, I can't determine that until I watch it, right?
Yeah, that's why it's a hot take. It's a prediction. I predict that like when it's all said and done, you'll be like, "Yo, this shit top 10."
I guess, man. I disagree.
Okay, that's one.
you're
Miles,
muted. Now you're muted, bro.
It's a conspiracy.
I just don't appreciate you attacking my top 10. My top 10 to say.
Right.
That's what I think.
so are you going to
now,
downvote
Miles,
too?
for now.
Are you going to downvote?
I might downvote.
Yeah.
That's two. Santo,
Yeah.
what are you saying?
He said nothing. Downvote.
Oh, that's a lie.
Hey, that's a life. That's a life. But guess what? I'll remember this day. And a few years from now, Santa's gonna be like, "Yo, that shit is fucking peak. That was
Hey,
one
maybe,
of the best
you know what I'm saying?
episodes
Maybe,
ever."
man. Maybe.
I'll be like, "Oh, that shit was awesome." And I'll be like, "Oh, remember episode number 93?"
Panto for movies. What you got?
Oh, Santo said he has some crazy hot takes for movies. So
Let me see. Which one can I pull? Matrix Part 1 is the greatest movie ever made. In terms of story, cinematography, acting, choreography, it revolutionized movies in general. It's literally our generation's Star Wars.
Our generation?
Yes.
Yo.
Yes. And I see what you did there.
No. Oh wait. I wasn't even talking about your age. I wasn't talking about your age. I was saying like it's really that. It was no. I wasn't even talking about that. I promise I wasn't talking about that.
No, I got you.
What I was saying was like it was really that big for like I don't know Star Wars. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not mad at your take.
That's
The
a
Matrix.
hot take.
I'm not mad at it.
Was it like Star Wars though?
Best movie?
I'm not mad at some of your
the
take.
movies and you say yay or nay?
Sure.
It's better than Interstellar?
Yes.
I don't gotta consider it. You got it.
I think it's better than Inception.
It's better than
Makes
Interstellar.
it said, no, I don't know.
I'm saying like in
Yes.
terms of what it did for movies, because I feel like
It's
Inception
better than
What it did for movies? Like bullet
I'm not
time
gonna
is
lie.
a thing now.
Also, the concept of the Matrix has completely destroyed people's minds.
Three-
Like
three-
it has destroyed
three-
people's
listen,
minds in this world now.
360 cameras now. You can attribute that to the Matrix.
I like it.
I like the
respect
impact part. I don't know about the.
it. No, Matrix is a very good movie.
I don't
Like,
agree, but that's a good one.
That's a good one.
You know, real.
all right.
Oh crap!
Shout
I'm
out.
next. Oh my god.
No, I'm next.
Oh wait.
Oh, you're
Right.
playing?
You are next. You are
Yeah,
next.
I'm playing. That wouldn't be fair. A general hot take. See, what? I put this here, but I have no idea what to say for it. So, general hot take. Oh man, I'm on the spot.
We need random because random can just be saying bullshit just to say it. Like,
Yeah, we do need random. This would be great with random. General hot take. Oh man, I probably shouldn't have put general because this kind of coincides with another. I would say general hot take can be like any category too. Yeah,
so why don't you just re-roll? Just re-roll.
I'll just re-roll then, because this was gonna include with. I was just gonna throw it in with like relationships, to be honest. Well, I'm gonna remove general because that's too vague. I'm gonna re-roll.
Dang, I wanted that one.
You can still get it.
It'll never like be the same one twice. You know.
Hot take. Which one do I want to go with?
I got. Oh, I got.
I got two.
All right, I'm just gonna go with this one. This one shouldn't be a surprise to people. Patrick Mahomes is the greatest player I've ever seen play football.
Why are you saying that? You say that you've been saying that the last like 3 years. That's not a
I
hot
can't
take.
say that.
You've been saying that. How is that a hot take if you already said it like
People
a million
don't think.
times?
No. People
A lot
legit
of people
don't
think
think.
that.
No. I'm
Most
saying.
people still think Brady's the
I'm saying
GOAT.
Miles.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
he
hold on,
says that all the time. How is that a hot take?
A lot of people have already said, even on first take, as bad as it is, they've already said he's the best we've ever seen. I've seen that many times. Christian
I'm saying
Suarez
he's the
said that.
greatest. Like I'm like.
Oh, you
there's
think
no
you think he's
player
like
I've
hold
seen- there's no
his
player.
game or what he with his game or his accomplishments?
I'm talking.
When you say greatest, you're tying in accomplishments to that, and that's
Right.
just.
I feel like if Patrick Mahomes retires right now, he's the greatest I've ever seen.
Well, also, there's a good chunk that already
Oh,
feels
that's a
that
hot
way.
take,
Also,
though.
that's why I'm also not saying
But-
that's a good.
If
hot
he
take.
retires
Like
right now.
I don't think there's at this point, unless Patrick Mahomes just is like dog shit for the rest of his career. There's nothing he can do that will change my mind. He is already the greatest player I've ever seen in my life.
So you think it's kind of like it's like the Michael Jordan thing. When Michael Jordan retired 3 there was already calling him the GOAT when he had 3.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Um,
I already think I've heard Lonnie. To be fair to you, which is why I'm not mad at what you're saying. Me and you talk football a lot, but not everybody knows my football takes, right? And
Everyone
when it
knows that
comes
you're
down
a
to it-
Mahomes Glazer.
Of course, but just because I'm a Glazer doesn't mean I can't say the same hot take. It's not. I can repeat hot takes out here. All right.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
When it comes down to Mahomes, I think if he retired right now, he's already the greatest player I've ever seen in my life. He doesn't need to do anything more for me to say that. I think he just needs to solidify some achievements for everybody else. My eyes already seen what it's seen. I do compare him to Jordan. The only thing he could do at this point is stack achievements, not to become the greatest NFL player, but to become the greatest sports athlete of all time. That is now the trajectory I see Patrick Mahomes going on, to become the greatest sports athlete that has ever lived. So that is where I'm. Oh, the perfect person showed up too. Shout out random.
Here you go. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not mad at that because I'm not like whoever has the most rings equals the better player. I never think that with any sport. So I guys think there's just, especially with football, there's so many things that go into it. I like for my Lamar take, I'm doing that to appease y'all. Like y'all think he needs a ring, so that's why I'm doing it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make y'all comfortable. But I don't think he needs to be like same thing.
I'll tell you what we're doing after random.
Even like most people have Dan Marino over a lot of people with rings. That's just like Dan Marino's a lot of people's top 10. So like rings ain't everything. So I ain't gonna let you I'm riding.
WW. All right, random. This is what we're doing. We're doing the hot take roulette. It's a new game that I created. The wheel's gonna roll. You get a hot take. You have to give a hot take for the wheel. If you give a hot take that the majority of people up here don't like, then you lose a life. You have 3 lives. Or if you give a terrible argument, then you lose a life. So 3 lives. And if we ever tie, we'll have the chat decide the tiebreaker. Right now it's my turn, and then it'll be tie, and then it'll be your turn. But I just gave my Patrick Mahomes greatest NFL player already, in my opinion, and I think he's on the trajectory to be the greatest athlete of all time. Period.
Also,
athlete?
Yes.
Wait, there's another part to it. Didn't you also say that? Did you
athlete is insane.
Wait, I'm saying, didn't you?
And
also
I stand by what I said. Go ahead.
Wait, didn't you also say that if y'all disagree, but the person gives a great argument for it, they keep their life? So even if you disagree with it.
Like for instance, okay, athlete.
Sell me on athlete.
Sell me on athlete because Usain Bolt exists. Like there's plenty of other people. Michael Phelps exists.
Of course, I know.
Shit.
So my thing is Patrick Mahomes already the greatest NFL player I've seen in my life. Now moving forward, this is the other part that I already said when you weren't here. For me, when it comes down to it, he's on the trajectory to become the greatest athlete. I don't think he's the greatest athlete now. I think he's in the trajectory to be the GOAT athlete. And when it comes down to it, of course, he's going to just have to keep on doing what he's doing. The greatest first 6 seasons we've ever seen, period. The greatest start we've ever seen, period. He's the most talented quarterback, the most clutch quarterback I've ever seen, period. So I think he's going to keep on stacking. I don't think there's going to be a lull period like Tom Brady. I think he's still going to be dominant every single goddamn year. He's always consistently going to be in the Super Bowl picture or in the AFC Championship. He's going to stack more rings, more achievements, and he's going to become the greatest athlete. He's going to be the most dominant NFL player we've ever seen.
Not only that. No, I'm going to say super quick. I think that the reason why I'm riding over there with he's on the trajectory is that if any player had the greatest start ever in their sport, we would say this. Like if some player came into the NBA and had the greatest 7-year start to a career, we would say that they're on the like that wouldn't be crazy. Or in golf, or in tennis, or in any sport, or in baseball, they would have the greatest. He's had the greatest 7-year start to any career in NFL history. Like he just had.
I agree with you.
He's on the trajectory. That's not crazy.
$2 super chat. Oh, $2 super chat. Russell Wilson had underachieved even with Super Bowls.
So because he's saying he's on the trajectory for greatest athlete. I think that since he's had the greatest start in this sport, I don't think that's a crazy take.
So that's not a hot take then. Yeah, so it's not a hot take.
Like if you're saying, look,
I mean, you guys are other than Ty, you guys are all disagreeing with.
I mean, you know,
I'm saying it's not a hot take. If he's already considered like one of the greatest football players of all time, and he's considered,
if you said greatest athlete, that's a hot take. I don't think a football player will ever be considered the greatest athlete.
Yeah, Miles, this is the same as like saying LeBron James is the greatest.
I just think that
Michael Jordan.
I just think the people who are best athletes of all time just have like the gap is crazy, like what they did in their sport.
Yeah, so this is what I'm gonna say. Like, for instance, obviously, I'm a Tom Brady fan. I will never walk up and say Tom Brady's the greatest NFL player of all time. He's not. Like, he's just not. Now, like Leroy, I think what he's saying when Tom Brady had a low period is just that he didn't win rings for 10 years, but he was still a dominant force. He still went to 2 Super Bowls.
I said lull period, meaning like he wasn't really doing what he usually does, like winning chips, all that stuff.
He won MVPs. He was in multiple Super Bowls. He just didn't win them.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Like, yes, he didn't win rings.
You're talking about not winning Super Bowls.
That's all you're talking about.
That's all you're talking about.
Yeah, he went through a stretch where he wasn't doing that.
You said lull, like he was like all of a sudden he was mid, and that's not true.
Yeah, guys, you gotta understand. Lull. He's saying lull is relative to his career. So if you start out winning Super Bowls, the lull is the lack of Super Bowls. Like that's just it's relative to his career.
Yeah.
I guess
okay, whatever. But look, I'll say this. So Ty, I agree with you. Even though
he said whatever.
Sure, that's fine. I guess I'm just
not winning Super Bowls for winning MVPs. It's like
he was winning MVPs, our first unanimous MVP. Like we can keep going about all the crazy shit that he did. He just didn't. Like,
thank you.
It's a hot take. I don't agree. I mean,
I don't agree. You don't hot take.
I don't.
Michael Phelps, 12 years never losing in the Olympics. Crazy.
Serena debuted at age 14.
Alexander Carolyn
became a top 5 player.
Oh yeah, she did win a Grand Slam while pregnant.
She has 23 total. Crazy.
It's gonna be very difficult. Like, $5 super Angie's card. You're trying to catch up to Solo. It's tough, Angie, but you're doing a pretty good job because Solo threw that bad. Hot take: if they gave the ball to Angie,
then I'll be like, if David Tyree can catch the ball,
let me finish saying.
Respect the super. Respect the shit.
I apologize. I'm getting hot. I've missed another
hot take. If they gave the ball to Marshawn in the Super Bowl 49, we'd be having a different GOAT conversation. One play changed the history of NFL forever.
Facts. Hey, Spygate. We have different conversation.
If David Tyree didn't catch a ball off his helmet, we wouldn't be having a conversation.
If Bill Belichick didn't cheat all those years, man. I don't know, man. But
you can keep throwing that all you want. We can all play this game.
Can we talk now? Yeah, can we talk?
What's up, Ty?
Listen, Riddell. Here's what I think.
If this did happen, then this other thing happens. This person's the GOAT.
So Riddell, it's me and you right now. I honestly think that if Patrick Mahomes has Brady's career, he will be considered one of the greatest athletes, just because I think that part of it is like being able to do things in a sport that no one can do, right? Like what Jordan was doing in the NBA, no one had seen that before, right? I think that's part of it. I don't think that Brady has the athletic I guess impressiveness, but I think if you give a specimen like Mahomes or A-Rod that resume, I think he's easily in the greatest athlete conversation because he's just doing things physically that no one in sport can do.
Can I give a hot take?
Along with the chips.
No. We got the wheel.
But I'm saying, Ty, it coincides with what we're talking about now.
Okay. What's up?
The name you use an example to me is not in the greatest athlete conversation.
He's not though.
No. I'm saying okay. So imagine.
I don't think Michael Jordan and LeBron are. I'm sorry. I don't think they're in the conversation as greatest athletes ever. So I'm using examples. So I use Serena Williams. I use Usain Bolt. I'm saying part of it is doing things that no one in your sport can do. Right? That's that. Like I think that to be the greatest in any sport it's that wow factor along with the achievements that pushing the conversation. I think Usain Bolt had the wins and the wow. I'm saying that we've never in the NFL we don't have the wins plus the wow of that level. I'm saying the wow of the sport is A-Rod and Mahomes at that position, but they don't got the chips that Brady has. I'm saying if you put those together, I think people are having that conversation. I just
no, you don't, because they're still saying there are multiple NFL players that you'd put in front of him.
Random, but you know
Sanders,
no, wait.
Random, you know what it did it for me?
No.
You know what it did it for me?
No.
If Mahomes won the Super Bowl last year, I think the conversation's valid.
I would still disagree. LT and Deion Sanders exist. Those Jerry Rice exist. They're better athletes than them, no matter how many chips they win.
But I think.
Am I wrong?
Every time we do an NFL athlete list, talking about athleticism.
No. But random. Here's
best athletes to ever play in the NFL. It's not about.
Hold on. Hear what I'm saying. I'm saying that the reason I brought up A-Rod and Mahomes because, excuse me, they're doing things at the position that no one else can do. There are certain things that A-Rod can do consistently that no other quarterback can ever do. That's why I'm bringing those two up.
Do you disagree with that, Randall?
You're like, I don't think.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm not finished. So what I'm saying is that the players, the athletes that, like for example, Miles brought up, have that no one's ever can do what I do physically at my position, plus the wins. I'm saying in football we don't have that.
Yes,
Everything
you do.
Tom Brady can do.
Lawrence Taylor.
No, stop. You're not listening. You're not listening. I'm saying the person who has the most wins also has the most wow factor. We do not have that in football. Tom Brady has the most wins, but not the most wow factor. He doesn't. I'm saying we don't have that combination.
So then you're saying he's the best quarterback, not the best athlete.
Stop.
No, you're missing the point, Random.
Yeah, never mind.
No, because this is my when you're saying
you're not listening.
No, because you're not understanding what I'm trying. The minute you say best NFL athlete, it just doesn't limit it to. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did, because this is all you're saying. You're only saying Aaron Rodgers and
Patrick
Mahomes. Hold on. Let me finish.
I said at the position.
Let me finish. You cannot limit.
You're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
No, Ty, listen to what I'm saying. You cannot limit best NFL athlete to one position. You cannot do that. Lawrence Taylor legitimately revolutionized pass rushing, and he was on crack the whole time. What are we doing?
Random. He
literally made the left tackle position one of the most valuable positions on the field.
Random, I understand what you're saying, but can I level with you? Can I make a bridge really fast? When we think about football and we think about the most iconic position, it's the quarterback position, right?
You can't do that.
Slow down. All Ty is making the point is that is this, right? When we're looking at anytime NFL talks are usually happening, the QBs are usually given the greatest of the praise when we're talking about the greatest stat, right? But in that conversation, there's one player who's the most winningest. He's the most winningest QB, right? But his gameplay doesn't fly off the screen, right? Exactly. And then you have another who has not won as much, but his play flies off the screen. We now have a player who has a combination of both, which has never happened before, and that will be the reason why he could be propelled to that level that those two players could not get to. That's
exactly.
all that's being said.
That's all.
So my point. Make it best quarterback. Don't say best NFL athlete. Make it best NFL athlete.
Right. I'm saying that the GOAT of the sport does not have the most wow factor at his position.
Quarterback. He's not the GOAT of the sport.
So he's not the GOAT of the sport. Now he's not the GOAT of the sport anymore.
Tom Brady's not the GOAT. Wait, what?
Random. And that's the point.
No. So this is no. Hold on. This is what I'm
No.
Randall, I think you got a hot take. You got people crashing out.
You
win, bro. You win, bro.
Wait.
No. I'm not letting y'all get away with it.
Wait. Hold on a second.
We play the damn game.
Let me clarify. Because Randall, you're playing this.
All right.
You play this weird
I'm
semantics.
not playing this. He's the GOAT quarterback, not the best, not the GOAT of the sport.
I got it. He's not listening.
We have to move on. We have to keep on playing.
I can't believe there's a reason.
Hold on. We gotta keep playing.
The reason why when we do this, we split quarterbacks off and say,
is Tom Brady not recognized as the GOAT of the sport by Wiley? Is that
he's not the greatest player to ever play in the
NFL.
I'm saying people.
Random, you're a fanatic. You follow the game. You know otherwise.
And they call him the greatest quarterback, not the GOAT of the sport.
He's widely respected as the GOAT of the sport. He's widely recognized.
The consensus of
he's not.
Can I ask Lonnie?
Because guess what? Every time
Lonnie, is Tom Brady not recognized as the GOAT of football? Lonnie, is Tom Brady?
Be honest.
I'm not asking if you agree. I'm not asking. My thing is not whether we agree or not. I'm saying, when people talk about the GOAT of the NFL, people mostly say Tom Brady. Is that not like what? People mostly say Tom Brady. What are we doing?
If we go outside and do a BSS public survey,
most people
would say Brady.
Like, come on.
I can't.
We're not asking if you agree.
Let's hear Lonnie. Let's hear Lonnie.
To answer the question, because you can make it complicated, but you can also make it simple. If someone says, "Oh, who's the NFL's GOAT?" people usually say Tom Brady. But when you hold on. But when you say, "Oh, who's the greatest player?" people say like, "Oh, Jerry Rice or LT or whatever." But you say, "Oh, who's the GOAT?" It's Tom Brady. But if you're saying who's the greatest player, people are gonna say someone's gonna say Jerry Rice, someone's gonna say Dion.
If you're saying he's the greatest athlete to ever play in the NBA, in the NFL, Tom Brady's name does not come up first.
No one said that. Oh my god.
No, but this is the thing. This is the thing because you've never heard me say this. This is the thing. ChatGPT. Okay, Gronk was Mecha Hitler a month ago. Why the fuck don't bring up ChatGPT?
Angie, that's a hot take. That's a hot
take. My point was not that Tom Brady was in the conversation most athletic. And I never that's not. That's what I say.
You literally did not listen to what I'm saying. When you keep thinking I'm staying with athleticism, that's not what I'm doing. Go back and listen to what I was saying because you keep thinking
Cordell, spin the wheel.
Who runs the fastest 40? That's not what I'm talking
about.
Spin the damn wheel. What the fuck are we doing?
Random. We gotta keep going. All right, hot take done. It's Ty's turn.
We got like 20 more hot takes to go.
Ooh, we got all our lot. Wait, only person that lost lives is Lonnie. We gotta keep playing.
Facts. We got to see the king of the hot takes.
Ty has to do a hot take. Let's go, Ty.
About the BSS community.
Oh, the community.
Yeah,
the community. I don't know if I have any hot takes.
I'm sorry, Can't you about to get astray?
What's your
hot? I don't know if I don't really know. Oh my god, I don't have. I would say a hot take about these. About y'all.
I just lost the
about these
free,
who? Huh?
You hate to see it.
About like I don't know if I gotta. I'm trying to think. What's a hot take?
I just lost the life for free.
You can make it about anybody that part of the community, anything at all.
Sauce.
I just take that life, man.
I'm about to take that.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't be as active in like the discourse. I don't know what niggas be talking about. Why did I have to get this one, bro?
He just got hold. He waited all that time to get hold.
Jaden. Leon.
The wheel did him dirty.
The
wheel just slided him out.
A hot take about the community.
Ty, I be saying wild shit to you all the fucking time. You ain't got something. You got nothing.
No, you're a host,
man.
I'm talking about like I don't.
That goes to show you, Ty. Get involved with your community, bro. They love you.
But I don't even have a hot.
Get to know your community.
We all got good takes to y'all.
No, exactly.
No, the fuck y'all don't.
Wait. What do you mean by that, Miles? What are some bad takes?
Huh?
Some of y'all
I don't even got it on me right now, dog.
Oh, now you don't got it on you, huh?
Smoke, we're doing a W segment right now.
Open Dojo was supposed to be a hot take that Naruto was carried by Kurama.
Ooh, that was a hot take. That
did happen on Open Dojo. Indeed.
A hot take.
Take your L.
You have 3 lives.
I'll take it.
But I'm saying, Todd, get the community in school, these boys, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They could use it.
All right.
You ever bored? You need 5 minutes?
Hot take about manhwa.
So I'm just supposed to say a hot take about any manhwa or manhwa in general?
Any manhwa. Whatever. Just manhwa related.
Either way we want to go, bro.
And if you like I said, if your take is too mild, for example, LeBron James is the top 3 player of all time, we can downvote that. Or if your argument is bad, we can downvote that. If you have a bad take but you have a good argument, we're like, all right, fine, you can keep your life.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I think. Okay, the hot take. Oh my god. Can I say this right?
Yeah, I got a hot take about manhwa.
I got one too.
Dang, why couldn't I get this one?
And this would piss Ty off.
Me. That's better than manga or something?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be I'll be pissed off if I didn't expect it, but I just
Is it here? Let me see.
And also Random would agree.
Oh, it is here. Perfect.
I'm gonna text it to Random.
A bubble will burst in 2027, and it's going to be because of solo leveling.
What do you mean?
So what I'm saying by 20, did I say 2030 or did I say 2027? Sorry, what year would I say?
You said
by 2030. Okay, I'm gonna say the manhwa bubble will burst by 2030 because solo leveling has set such an unrealistic standard for what people think is a good story that other manhwa are going to pay for it, which are obviously, but like for instance, what I'm reading right now is called Plaything. It's a revenge manhwa about a father who's getting revenge on people who bullied his daughter, but it's never going to get the love because it's not solo leveling. And I think solo leveling solo leveling itself is going to pop the manhwa bubble. Basically, what I'm saying.
Didn't they already make that into an anime?
They have not. If they have, I haven't seen any.
I'm pretty sure it's either that or something almost exactly like that. That was an anime.
Because season two legitimately just started of Plaything.
Yeah, I'll look into because there was like anime like that dropped like last year where like the daughter died, right?
Yeah, the daughter dies.
Yeah,
at the start of the story.
I'm pretty sure it's an anime.
Oh, then I need to find it. But the only reason I'm saying that, especially with all the new Solo Leveling content that's out, obviously the Ragnarok, which is featuring his son now, the sister's getting her own spinoff. I think with what people, because we argue about it all the time, right? Solo Leveling should not have won Anime of the Year last year. It shouldn't win Anime of the Year this year, but it's going to. I think it's setting really unrealistic expectations for what manhwa is, and it's going to through its success, it's going to crash the manhwa bubble by 2030.
I respect it.
I disagree.
I disagree, but it's a hot take.
It's a hot take. I disagree heavily because I think because Webtoons already announced that they're coming out with like 20 projects in like the next 2 years. And we all know like a lot of the ones that they named are bangers and already have big communities within themselves.
But will they get the love that they deserve like Solo Leveling?
Like Solo Leveling, that's to be determined, but we already know that they can, unfortunately, with the beginning after end, we've seen that they can come out with a subpar product, but it still get good reviews and good ratings and good sales. So
I mean, I think that's fair. What he's saying, like, I'm not like all the way there, but it is similar to like the Demon Slayer effect, where it's like Demon Slayer, we talked about it, all the great animation, pretty colors, all that stuff. And then anime that don't compare but have better storytelling, like, does not get as much love because it doesn't have that wow, pretty colors.
I hope there's another manhwa can get the love that Solo Leveling got. Like what's it? Omniscient Reader. If Omniscient Reader gets that love, I feel a lot better. But right now, there is no manhwa that's getting the love that Solo Leveling's getting. And I think that's right now, it's a good thing because there's not a lot of good manhwa and animes out. But I hope that love spreads to other properties. So this is something I've actually been thinking about asking you guys for a while, but I just haven't done enough research to ask the question.
W hot take. Okay. All right, Miles, back on you.
Relationships. I can't wait till we get to relationships.
Oh my God. You about to say something about a host.
Oh man,
how nasty does this guy want to get?
Now I gotta get an L, man.
You can slander me, bro. It's okay.
Random, I love you and cherish you dearly. Yeah, I don't really have a crazy.
Hey, if the majority wants me to get rid of any category, I can.
Keep them all. I like the category.
No, I like them all. I just don't have like a steaming hot take.
I love you.
It could be funny. It could be funny too. Like, it doesn't need to be like disrespectful.
No, yeah, duh. I'm just saying. I don't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't have.
Oh, Lonnie, that's a hot take.
Gabe said cap.
I'll take.
It's PG.
Gabe is a bot.
You just said that you had to take about Riddell, though. He said about breast stinks.
I said it already. I said breast stinks. And I've never smelled this breath to know that.
Angie Carr with another $5 super chat. She's creeping up on Solo. Oh, random. We got a $100 super chat today, by the way.
Damn.
Solo.
Oh, Solo. He must have gotten paid. Appreciate you, big dog.
But Angie's been cooking today, too, by the way. Like, she's been locked in. She said more than 50% of fans and convention goers, anime, Comic-Con, are posers.
Mm-hmm.
Posers. IRL streaming is filled with e-girl, gooner, enablers, rage baiters, and scammers. You know what? I'm gonna add that's a hilarious hot take. I'm gonna add this for anime or for any of them. You can also talk about the community, so you don't have to talk about only the genre. Like,
okay.
Anime, you want to talk about the anime community?
And
can I talk about any host on any One Piece show?
No, this is for social media you can, but you got to talk about.
I'll take my elder. I don't have one.
Okay, bet.
I'm trying real hard. I don't have one.
Lonnie's turn. Bro, this BS.
Wait, you gotta fix the wheel. Look at the wheel, bro.
Yo, let's take if Lonnie don't cook on this, let's take it out, bro.
Yeah, Lonnie said he had so many about the community, so like let's hear it. Let's hear it. All right, I'm gonna shuffle it.
What's a good one? I'm trying to figure out like what's
Lonnie, you said you had so many,
like
bro.
In the Discord.
Okay.
I feel like probably a good 40% of y'all I've probably only seen like 3 or 4 anime, period. That's how I feel.
Really?
Damn. Y'all gonna let him talk to you like that?
Is that a hot take?
No, I think most people don't know what the hell they're talking about. But that's just me.
Oh, well, okay. So, Lonnie, so that's 2 separate things, right? I know people who have watched a lot of anime who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Not about.
Matter of fact, Lonnie, get more.
Okay, you're back.
Get more.
Granted, to be fair, our community has a lot of newer anime fans. So,
get more specific, Lonnie.
Yeah. Give us names, and I won't give you.
I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna be hurtful. I'm not gonna be hurtful on this good Tuesday. I will say this.
Bro,
I feel at least on a dozen occasions I've had conversations with y'all. I'm like, okay, so y'all spent a good like 8-9 hours watching this whole anime, and all that went through your head was la 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 pretty colors. That's it.
Any conversation I've had about One Piece that wasn't with Kai, it gets bad.
Mm-hmm.
Fair, we do know like a lot of in-depth knowledge about stuff, so we do not appeal to casuals that much. But we locked in though, lock in, learn something on this podcast.
Oh, if you hate on Bleach just to hate Bleach, you're a bot. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, drop names to be the villain.
Facts.
Oh, Kai, you hate Bleach. Bot. I think I've been calling Kai bot for years though.
Why Kai hate Bleach?
I think Kai was the one that said that like Gon was like top 5 or some shit like that. Whoever said it was either Kai or Brian. One of y'all said that like Gon was like top 10.
Got a reason for what, Sauce? Let's hear it. All right. Are we good with Lonnie's hot take?
I mean, I don't.
What was the hot take again? Sorry.
I wasn't specific for nothing.
Running from the grind, bro. He is running from the grind.
Sauce, what is your reason? What are you talking about? Miles.
You're muted. You're muted, bro. Yeah, man.
Did change up.
I got to cut. I start my job tomorrow. Got to cut.
Respect.
Lonnie, you should lose that life game.
I should lose my life?
Yeah.
That wasn't a hot take, man.
Yes.
So that's
I'm
3
so
people.
Disappointed for
That's
the leader.
3 people.
The leader of Team Villain just.
Lonnie, you're bad at this.
Bruh.
You're gonna make me take a shot and just start saying bullshit.
Yes.
Then we're gonna get canceled.
You gotta say.
That's the point.
You got one life left?
Yeah, you got one life.
Well, I like my life.
By the way,
I got takes about everybody. Okay. All right, let's hear it.
Did I lose a life, by the way?
No.
Did you go?
Yeah,
he did.
So Kai, pretty.
Kai, I said you. I said you, Kai. That's how I know you don't listen. I said you.
What are you? Hold on a second. You're saying that your hot take is that Kai hates Bleach?
No.
Oh, you don't know what he's talking about.
4 anime? Is that?
Oh,
yeah. I feel like some people have probably only like actually seen like 4
and you're talking about Kai. You're talking about Kai.
I feel like not Kai, not just Kai. But
you said not just Kai. Okay, so he's talking about Kai. All right.
No, Kai's only the Bleach hate. But I'm just saying, reading conversations, reading stuff like that. I'm just like, did you like read like maybe 1 or 2 chapters or something, or did you like read the whole thing? Did you watch like 3 episodes and then say, oh, like you just like watch like the highlights on TikTok, or did you actually like watch the anime? That's how I feel. I'm just like, okay.
Well, Miles said thumbs down. Tyler, what did you say?
Huh?
Good hot take? No, Santos says thumbs down too.
I mean, It wasn't specific. I don't know. I don't really know like how to feel about it. Like, you know, like I'm not even trying to like be funny. Like it's like I'll probably say down. I'm sorry, Lonnie.
Damn. One more life for Lonnie. All right, I'm shuffling it up.
Hey, man, I hate what I hate.
Good now. All right, Santo, it's your turn. Celebrity hot take. What hot take does Santo have about a celebrity? And again, if you guys want to get rid of any categories, just let me know.
Tom Cruise. Oh, Tom Cruise is a terrible actor. He trash.
Is that a hot take?
I don't think most people think Tom Cruise is
regular
terrible actor.
One of the best. He's regularly talked about.
I've never seen him play a different character than what the character that he plays.
He's typecast as a specific character, and he's not even a.
That's like saying The Rock is a bad actor.
Well, no, finish what you were about to say, Santo. Finish what you were about to say.
Tom Cruise.
He's not even. He's
typecast to be. He's not even great at the type of character that he's casted to be.
What do you mean?
He does his own stunts, though.
He does his own stunts.
He's typecasted to be the secret agent action superstar, and then he does the stunts to be a super agent action superstar.
Yeah, that I have to give him.
Yeah, I'm down on this.
Yeah, sure. So he's athletic in terms of acting. He's bland.
I just don't think it's a hot take because I don't think people hold Tom Cruise in a high regard as an actor, and then what he does pretty all right.
They don't hold him in a high regard.
He only does
for what he does. They hold him in a high regard for his stunts and his action sequences.
All he can do is a Top Gun or a Mission Impossible, or he's very limited. And they cast him with that knowledge in advance. He's not going out doing a movie like The Revenant or A Wolf on Wall Street or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He just, you know what I'm saying? Action star. I feel like he treated
in terms of secret agent, him or Matt Damon. Who are you going with?
Matt Damon, but I know Matt Damon's better. I don't think anybody thinks Tom Cruise better than Matt Damon. What? At everything. I don't think. Well, first of all, I'm not defending this take, so why do I gotta explain?
No, right.
I shouldn't have to explain anything.
He said, "Hold up, what the fuck am I explaining?"
I'm not. So I agree that most people don't think he's a good actor. I don't think most people think he's a terrible actor. So I guess that's the.
But action star's not mid.
Yeah, I think he does what he's supposed to do.
But I feel like most people. I don't think you would go out in public and go like Tom Cruise is a terrible actor.
Yeah, when we talk about the greatest action stars ever, are we not going to mention Tom Cruise is one of the greatest action actors?
I'm just giving credence to Santo's point. Like I don't know, because like I like movies. I don't think Tom Cruise is the craziest like actor, but
well, I'm asking Santo, like when we list like the greatest action actors of all time, we're not going to say Tom Cruise as one of them.
He shouldn't be.
See, someone say definitely one of the GOATs.
Action movie star.
Action movie stars. What are we doing?
Someone said bad take.
Action.
Leroy
movie
said
star.
y'all holding back.
If we're talking, okay. So if we're talking about action movie stars, we're talking Wesley Snipes, Vin Diesel, Arnold,
He's better than Vin Diesel.
Sylvester Stallone, Jason. Oh no. Yeah,
He's better than Vin Diesel.
Jason Statham.
Better than Vin Diesel.
Sure. Jason Statham, Keanu Reeves. Let me see. Let me keep going.
I'm not gonna lie, you named a bunch of mid other than Keanu. And I'll give you Statham, but the Transporter movies weren't that great as far as like films are concerned. It was just the action portions of the films and the occasional driving scenes that were great. Jason Statham he wasn't an actor that was blowing you away with his performance, though.
How do we feel about Denzel?
And
for
well,
action.
but Denzel's multifaceted. He transcends.
We're talking about just action.
That's
Like
one of the greatest actors ever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so just like they're known for action. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anybody holds Tom Cruise in the regard as one of the greatest actors ever. I don't think his name would be mentioned. I think people would mention 20 names before.
But we're talking about action actors. Like one of the first names you think of is Tom Cruise. He's the most generic name you can think of.
And then calling him terrible is kind of interesting. He's not even good at what he's most known for.
I think he's trash. I think the franchise carries him.
But he carries the franchise. He carries the franchise. Everything that the franchise is known for, that he's done.
I think you can insert a Matt Damon. I think you can insert a Colin Farrell in that and still have the same level of success because of the franchise.
You said who? What? Vin Diesel?
Colin Farrell. No, not Vin Diesel. No.
Oh,
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, I'd say Miles got insulted. He said Vin Diesel.
No.
Random Ty. You guys good with the take? Downvoting take? What we say?
I mean, I'd take the
Lonnie and Miles is downvoting. If one of you guys downvote, then it's cooked.
I can see where Santo is coming from with this. It's just my thing is I've never had a high opinion other than me personally. I think Top Gun is highly overrated. I think it's a highly overrated movie. And especially once somebody pointed out to me that in every scene that Tom Cruise is in, and every actor that talks to him, like does something to make them
$2 super chat. Angie Carr. Mario is the world government as Bowser is Tizevik. All right.
What?
Mario is the world government.
That's insane.
Right.
That is legit.
Oh
hilarious.
man. Random.
I'll take the
continue. I mean, one more person has to vote. Random Tie.
Look, I'm sorry, Santo. I don't think that's a good enough take. I can see where you're definitely coming from. But I think Miles is right. I've just never thought of, he's whatever. He's right. He's not the first guy I think of when it comes to action movies. I ironically think of Jason Statham. But Jason Statham, more than I think anybody else, knows exactly what he is. He knows exactly what he is. He's not trying to change shit about it. He'll fight a fucking shark, and I'm like, I'm here for it, Jason. He'll fight some bees. He'll drive a car. I'm here for all of it. I think Tom Cruise has taken steps out, like Horrible Bosses. I believe he was in that. I think he was really good in that. So I'm like, okay, if you can do this, Tom, why don't you try something else? But he hasn't.
Yeah,
he's not the big guy, but he could be a special guest guy and something like that. I think that was pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Santo got 2. Lonnie got 1. Miles got 2. I got 3. Ty got 2. Random got 3. Let's continue. My turn. All right. What are we doing? Manga.
Yeah, y'all get all the good ones.
Me and Ty got 2 bullshit ones, man.
Manga take. Who do I want to piss off on this panel? Oh man.
One. I really want a food one.
Manga take. One manga take that I have is that I'll be honest, I don't think JJK is that good. I don't think the manga is that good. There's a lot of things I just didn't like. I don't like Yuji as the main character. I think there's a lot of things that I don't think they explore enough. I don't think they explore the lore enough. I think Sukuna's a really good villain, but I did not like his ending. And yeah, I just don't think the narrative was as good as I was expecting. I think it had a strong start, but it just didn't meet my expectations. So JJK, I just don't think. Oh, basically, I think it's overrated.
I know. Ty writes for.
That's not enough.
I'm about to say, overrated. How is it overrated? Like, what are you? I don't know what you rated.
I don't rate it high, but I think the general perception is it's very highly rated when it comes to a manga. Like Mystic says, tell that to the 100 million copies the manga sold. It sells. People like it. It's very highly rated. Leroy, that is definitely not a cold take. Don't most people think JJK is very good. I just don't. So compared to the general consensus, basically.
I don't think it's a good enough hot take, if I'm being honest. Because your reasons are I don't like it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I gave reasons. What? I said
no. It's no, but that boils down to like you just don't like it. Like what am I supposed to say to that?
Yeah, I don't think they executed on the things that I said.
Like what?
As well as people said.
Like what?
I don't think Yuji is as good as the main character as people say.
Why?
I think that they
failed. Let's start there. Why?
I don't find him particularly interesting, nor his motivation.
That's just I don't like.
Think his ties to, of course, when it comes to analyzing all these things, these are all opinions. These are all opinions. When you're analyzing this stuff, all of it's going to be opinion.
No,
their execution on the things that they do and how it appeals to the audience is always.
There are just things in writing, though. I'm saying,
and how it appeals to people. No, there's a structure you can create when how it's executed and how it makes people think about the things that you're executing. Does not necessarily correlate across the board to everybody.
I know
the structure could be objective, but the way it's perceived cannot be objective.
I know, but that's why I said it's just how you feel, right? Because I can.
Yes.
So when I said that, what's the problem? I said just okay, you don't like it. That to me is not a hot take.
When people analyze manga all the time, it's based on how they feel.
I know, but if you had said this is so, here's what would have been a hot take to me. This is objectively poorly written for these reasons. Saying that I don't like it, it's not good because I don't like it. To me, it's not a hot take. I'm like, oh, you don't like it. Saying that that's you feel me? Like, am I tripping?
Oh no, I disagree. I do think I pointed it out. I said one thing when it comes to Yuji, and I think when it comes down to his character and being entertaining, that is a feeling, but that is also how he's portrayed and entertains people. There's a reason why certain character tropes entertain people more than others. And as a main character, I don't think he has the likability that other main characters have, like for someone like Asa or Naruto, where I'm going along with your journey and I care about what you're doing. I legit did not care about anything Yuji did for basically the entire story.
You're telling me feelings. That's what I'm saying. That's
what manga is. It's about feelings.
But that's why I keep saying, if your hot take was, I think this is poorly written, then I'll be like, why? And then we can get down to why it's poorly written, or it's not written well, or they missed the mark. Something objective. You're just telling me that I don't like this. What the fuck? What am I gonna do with that?
Oh, all right.
Well, you should have just started attacking JJK. To be honest, you should have started like all the things that they didn't put in.
I did name all of them. I don't think Yuji's character is good. I named that. I don't think the Lord died.
Brought up the puddle.
I said the ending to Sukuna was not good.
Why is it not good? Wait, why is you're saying I don't like it? Does not tell me that's not good. I can say that I don't like. Hold on. I can say
you
that
asked me about Yuji, and then I said the first thing, and then you said, "Oh, you just don't like it," and I was continuing. But you stopped me before I could continue.
Wait, Ty, is this the example you're looking for? Like, because I don't agree with Riddell's take, but for instance, for something I don't like with JJK, I don't like that Kenjaku and Yuji didn't have like a one-on-one interaction like that was like fully fleshed out. I felt like that. I feel like that. I wanted that to happen in the story.
I also named that there was things that weren't fleshed out. It's like I've named.
Yeah, but what Ty is. I'll use Lonnie.
No. You can't say what Ty is saying because like I was explaining my reasoning, and the first thing that I said, he immediately dismissed because I was still going on the different things that I was talking about. And of course, when it comes down to how Yuji's portrayed, how I feel like his goals are not that interesting, and all that stuff, all of that's going to be feelings based. All of that's going to be how the character is portrayed to the audience. So, I mean, at the end of the day, the reasoning was there. And then I was talking about how his goal is not interesting. I was also talking about how certain things weren't fleshed out with the Kenjaku stuff, with the whole stuff about him being like a weird little baby that wasn't really explained, and all that stuff connecting with Sukuna. I think that was pretty crap. And I was about to kind of go into all that, but he stopped me when I said, like, I talked about how he was an interesting character. So,
I keep that saying that he's not interesting because I wasn't invested. It's just personal feeling. That is that. Like if I said to random, I don't think Guts has an interesting character design, and I go off. I'll tell you why I don't like it. That is not me saying why this objectively is not a good design. That's just me. I'm just telling you how I feel, and I'm saying that saying that you don't like it is like, I mean, okay, but because the thing about it is there are objective metrics to writing like a good and bad storytelling. So that's what I'm asking: is this like objective metrics to good and bad storytelling, or just you don't like it? I'm like, okay, you don't like it.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, and the metrics that you're referring to, I don't think there's actual objectivity. I know what you like to use the word
that's not true.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to a story and it becomes successful, it obviously did a structure that created a successful metric enough for people to buy and get invested into it. A lot of this stuff, when it comes down to really popular series, they're going to be popular because objectively they've been written in a way with a bunch of different editors that was good enough for them to get super famous. Different ways to write can appeal to different people, and JJK appeals to most people. And then when I'm seeing the same thing that other people are seeing, I'm like, I don't think it's as good as you're making it, and I don't think Yuji's as good as you're making it. I don't think he's as appealing as the main character as you're making it. I don't think his goal is as good as you're making it. I don't think the lore that's attached to him is as good as you making it. Like, but that's what you appeal to. They just did the bare bones. That's what you appeal to. That's fine. But most of the analyzing when it comes to manga is subjective.
And Riddell, and I actually do agree with you because sure, you can check each and every one of those boxes and it can coherently make sense as, you know, a story as far as like its design, but I can still not like how you designed it. I think that's I think what Riddell is saying is fair. Now,
no.
Is JJK not being that good? Is that a hot take? I think it is. I think most people think it's good.
No, Miles, I agree with that. I'm saying that those two things to me are not. I agree that he can say, I don't like this.
Sure.
I'm saying that does not equate to not being good. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the things he said about not liking it do not equate to the actual objective quality. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a correlation.
So as long as he says it's a personal thing, he's clear.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a hot take. Like if you were to tell me, like for example, if you were to tell me
just don't.
No, but I'll say Ty. I don't think most readers are as tapped in to like story construction as you are though. So when someone says that JJK is good, I don't think they're using all of the elements that you would use to justify why it's good. I think a lot of it is personal feeling. That's why I think Riddell's take could be hot.
But that's why, okay, I understand that, but that's why I'm asking clarifying questions to see if it is objective. That's why I keep asking, is this that? I'm trying to understand. So, like, for example, you said that you don't like Itadori's goal. Like, why? Like, why don't his goal?
I don't think it's a strong enough goal and interesting enough for me to attach on to following his journey.
What about his goal that don't you like? I guess. Like,
I mean, I don't even really know what it is to begin with, and then right, and that whole entire thing about him killing Sukuna, that situation, like Sukuna was an interesting villain, of course. Well, when it comes to a character and when we're following their goal, Sukuna, and when they initially meet, yeah, he was a problematic figure, but there wasn't that immediate thing where it's like, okay, Sukuna is this problematic to you, like he's done this to you, like what Griffith done in the Guts, where it's like, okay, now I understand why you want revenge. I didn't get that. He obviously did something terrible eventually when it came down to like the whole Shibuya. He was kind of a dickhead with that random kid that they met in that one arc. What really pushed over the edge was the Megumi. I was like, okay, now I can get along with that. But for the most of the stories, like, oh yeah, sure, you're just doing your duty. People are telling you, hey, Sukuna sucks. You don't want to get killed. That's your duty, whatever. I didn't find that particularly compelling.
But that's not. But we know why he's doing it. Like, we get like we know all that stuff in episode in chapter 1. That's why I just think this is not. I don't think this is genuine. Or at least,
see, I mean, you were never going to agree with anything I said.
Let me clarify. This is genuine to you. I just think that's a bad take. I think that is very clear that he believes, his misconception of the words, that he believes that him helping people, risk his life to help people, that would give his life value. That's what he thinks. But he learns that all life is valuable. That's a lesson he has to learn. That's his character arc. That's why when he talks to Sukuna, he said, I thought that risking my life and dying would give me value, but I realized it doesn't matter what you do, your life has value. That's a lesson he has to learn. But that's why he's willing to go this far and risk his life, because he thinks if I do this, I will then be valuable. I have people around me, and I won't be lonely like my grandfather. That's why he's doing it. I think that's all so clear. And it's not just
I know it happened, but the execution didn't move me enough.
I know.
Compelling.
I understand that. I understand that you boiled it down to you're just doing his duty. I'm saying it's not just that. That's all I'm saying. I'm clarifying what you said. I don't agree. Like, I don't agree that he's doing it.
I understand everything you said, and I just don't think that execution and how you're elaborating it is compelling enough for me to still attach to his goal. So, that's what I'm saying. I don't think JJK is as good as everybody says. So,
I say like we keep the rebuttals and everything like that to like 30 seconds so we can move faster, since we're like 2.5.
Hey, I'm down to that, bro. I'm down to that, bro.
You can't down a vote just because you disagree with it. It obviously.
I don't think it's. I keep saying I don't think it's a hot take. I keep saying that.
You don't think people that
wait, hold on. I've heard these takes plenty of times. I don't think it's hot.
All right. Anybody else down voting?
No.
I think
people slanting each other all the time. People complain about the ending, even though most people like the success of the ending was what it is. But people online, right? Even though it's a minority, I think it's. I don't think these things are hot takes online.
I think people complain about the ending, but the general populace still views JJK as good.
Good story.
No. I agree that, because like I think that the sales and the weekly rankings are extremely high. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a hot take from the standpoint of I hear these things all the time. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't. Riddell's the first person I've heard say.
Oh, I'm on TikTok a lot. So
I mean, I've heard a couple of people say it, but I just don't. I think it's way far out of the normal, like, discussion of JJK.
I'll say that like the people that I knew were already hating on JJK from the beginning, like people that were biased negatively against JJK, I heard saying they were bad, but like people with objective takes, I haven't really heard it as much. I'll say it's a hot take from an objective standpoint.
The only negativity I've really heard about JJK is UG, like you said, and then the culling game. Outside of that, to me, it's pretty, and then the ending, but it's pretty highly regarded.
Yeah. Shout out JJK, man. All right, I keep my life. Let's move.
Shout out here for UG.
And then hot takes. No way. All right, there we go.
NBA. They have quite a few NBA hot takes. Let me think of one.
I low-key was scared that for some reason I thought we skipped Ty. I thought Random got NBA, and I got scared for it.
Please don't give Random NBA.
Every time.
I'm trying to think.
When I hear KD, I'm jumping off the bridge.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't feel like my NBA takes are hot. I'm gonna think of one. Oh, I got an NBA hot take, but it kind of ties to NFL. It kind of ties to
just go for it.
I think Tom Brady had a bigger choke job than 2011 Bron. The 07 was a bigger choke job than 2011. I think that. And we can talk about it. We can talk about it. That's maybe a hot take. Let me tell you why. One was
which Tom Brady?
That's the undefeated team that lost to the Giants.
Oh, 2007. Okay.
2007, yeah, 2007. Right? One, they were both stacked teams. One was having the Patriots were winning. They were averaging 35 points per game. Right? So that's crazy. They were averaging almost 40 points a game. And this dude goes in and they score 14 points against a 6 seed in Eli Manning, right? Dirk was already considered one of the top players, right? Like Dirk was. Now they're both choke jobs. Like I think we can agree they're both choke jobs, but no one really talks about Tom Brady choking in that game the way they talk about LeBron choking in 2011. Even though, I'm asking a question. Imagine if LeBron had the greatest regular season of all time. That's what Brady has. Statistically, he had the greatest quarterback season of all time. Record wise, he was on his way to have an undefeated season, which I think the only one other team that did that. He had as a quarterback, objectively the greatest season ever up to that point. Like across the board, he did, and he lost to a 6 seed. So now let's take LeBron. Imagine LeBron had the greatest regular season of all time. Like let's say like the 73-9 Warriors type of team, and he lost to an 8 seed. Tom Brady went from 35 points per game to 14. That is not the same as going 25-17. So I think Tom Brady had a bigger dips in point. Statistically, he had a bigger dip. He had a better regular season. He faced, I think, compared to his competition, I think the Mavericks had people expected more from them than the Giants during the regular season, because I think the Mavs had Dirk and he was consistently a dominant player. Up to that point, Eli Manning had never. I think Eli Manning had done nothing at that point. He was not considered elite at all. Dirk had won an MVP at that point. He went to the finals already. I think that Tom Brady had a much bigger drop than Brian, and I think Tom Brady lost to worse competition than Brian.
No Brady fans gonna say anything.
I think it's a load of horseshit.
Which part was I wrong about? Which part was I wrong about?
All right, so a few things. Let's add some context to this game. Football is more of a team sport than basketball is. You know what the Giants had? You know what the Giants had? They had one of the best D linemen.
Mm-hmm.
They had one of the best D lines in the NFL. What? Justin Tuck. Hold on, let me just Michael Strahan, O.C. Umenyiora, Antonio Pierce. Oh, you know what else happened? You know what they did? They destroyed our O-line. Tom Brady was running for his life. They sacked him 5 times. He hasn't gotten hit like that all season. That was probably, I don't think he's gotten hit like that a handful of times in his career. Why? Because Michael Strahan is a Hall of Famer. Justin Tuck is a future Hall of Famer if he hasn't already made it. I don't know off the top of my head. And they destroyed us. Also, they shut down Randy Moss for what he's capable of doing. He only had 60-something yards. So the person that people consider the second greatest receiver of all time didn't even lead our team in receiving yards. They held down Randy Moss, who was still pretty much towards the end of his prime, like still he could argue in his prime, to 62 yards. Wes Welker had more yards than him.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't Tom Brady choking. If I look at Tom Brady's stats, was it phenomenal? No, but 29 out of 48, 266 yards with 1 touchdown. No interceptions. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. LeBron James choking, that was terrible.
Hold on a second. So you're telling me that going from 35 points per game and having the greatest quarterback season ever, because again, we have to understand.
I forgot. Like I said, I'm sorry. I forgot one major thing. I forgot the major thing. Mm-hmm. We also only had 45 rushing yards the whole game. They shut down our run.
That's cool. So here's the thing about choking, right? And this is why we talk about great athletes. It's not about your stats looking good relative to the league. It's good to your standard. The standard that Tom Brady set in that season, there is no way you can tell me that was a good game based on that standard. So for example, if James Harden going to regular season averaging 36, and then he goes in the playoffs averaging 24 to any other player could be a good postseason run. But for 36-point James Harden, it's not. So I don't want to hear those pedestrian. No. I'll let you go. I don't want to hear those pedestrian stats for a dude that dropped 50 touchdowns, was a touchdown king at that point in time. He was a touchdown king. He had 50. No one had ever had that. So he played way down. I don't want to hear like him throwing 1 touchdown and yes, Lonnie. Yes,
you're right. This is true.
So we're ignoring the fact that Randy Moss got shut down. We're ignoring the fact that our O-line was getting destroyed by their D-line and he got sacked 5. Like you can make the fact that we couldn't get our run.
The same thing for LeBron. You can talk about how their zone disrupted their zone defense disrupted everything Miami was doing. Like you can say that too. I can say that, right? But I'm saying based on the standard they both set that season, I'm saying Brady set a higher standard than Bron that season and played lower than Bron like in that finals, like in that Super Bowl. Like because again, Tom Brady was the MVP. He was the MVP of the league. Bron didn't win MVP that year, and he had the best record in the league. The best record, the MVP, undefeated.
Can you point to things in that game that Tom Brady
No, Lonnie. What you're telling me is that Tom Brady played okay. I'm saying you don't go to the greatest to okay, and I say that's a good game. That's not.
And LeBron didn't even play okay.
Random, you're just gonna have to jump in.
LeBron went
Lonnie
from
on the group with the takes.
27 points
He's
per
like,
game.
oh, Tom Brady play okay. LeBron didn't even
18.
play okay.
I understand
LeBron
that. And
also
Brady,
only scored 8 points in game 4.
Yeah, that's not okay, Ty. That's terrible.
That's bad.
That's
Your mic's
bad.
sorry. Your mic's sorry.
You're
you
comparing.
muted
Oh,
me.
someone played
I
okay.
don't know how you keep on muting yourself, Ty.
Ty, you're literally comparing.
Muted.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Tom
still
Brady
muted.
played okay to LeBron playing bad. That's what you're comparing. You're playing. Oh, Tom Brady played average when LeBron played bad.
Muted.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with someone
Muted.
actually
It's
playing
muted,
bad,
Ty.
someone being a detriment to their
Right
team.
now.
okay,
You're good now.
okay, cool.
I'd rather say someone that's being detrimental to their team is worse than someone playing okay.
No.
That's
Hold on.
That's common sense
I'll,
to me.
I'll allow Random to get Ty. You get one more point. Random gets last point. Then we move on. Probably should have put a timer for this.
Okay, cool.
You know,
I'll say this one. I'll say this one thing, Lonnie. I'm saying that you try to point out his possession stats. I don't think he played okay. I think he played bad. I think he played bad. Like that's what I think. But go ahead, Random.
So I will say this. Obviously, they both played bad, but Tom Brady literally put his team in position at the end of the game for his team to win. They're up 14-10. They're up 14-10 deep in the fourth quarter, and he literally took David Tyree catching a football on his helmet for it to beat that team. Now, did he play bad? Yes, he did. But the totality of that, besides the fact I could easily be nice to say he only had one game while LeBron literally had 6 games to pick up his play to do that. And I'm sorry, as bad as Tom Brady played, it's still way better than in game 3, LeBron only scoring 8 points. I understand he didn't win MVP that year, and Derrick Rose did, but people all the time, people all the time say, whether or not it's the LeBron section, whatever, they say LeBron should have won that one, should have won that MVP over Derrick Rose, whether or not you believe it or not. Now, I think it's also saying that the fact that there was only one chance, and like I said, it literally took a magical play to beat that team. It literally took a magical play to beat the 2007 Patriots, while LeBron technically had 6 chances to win the series. And also, game 3, his performance in game 3 is way worse than how Tom Brady played in that Super Bowl. You literally
Tom
cannot
Brady still gave his
at all.
Random got the final take. We got to move on.
Tom Brady literally gave his team a chance to win at the end of the game. Did he play bad? No, but he drove his team down.
Game 3. I said
all right, random.
And no, game 2. I said Brian game 2.
We're going with you.
Hot take.
Hey, that was a good take. Good take. W. Random TV show take.
I think Big Bang Theory is one of the worst sitcoms out. I think it's highly.
What the
fuck?
What?
Big Bang Theory is fire.
Why?
Big Bang Theory.
Obviously, I think for instance, for me personally, I cannot stand Sheldon at all. I can't
either.
Oh, he's a goat.
I cannot stand Sheldon as the main character. For instance, if I had a choice. Like, for instance, I don't even really like The Office that much, but I think The Office is better. That 70 Show's better. New Girl's better. Like, I legitimately believe. I literally have. I've tried to. I couldn't even get through the first season of the show. I highly like. Other than Penny, I think that's the main girl's name. Other than Penny, I cannot stand most of the characters on that show. Besides the fact that sometimes, what's the right way to say? I don't want to say they. The best way I'm gonna say, I just think it's highly overrated. People, the fact that it got Young Sheldon, and I watch Young Sheldon. The craziest part is in both ones where Sheldon's involved, he's my least favorite character in both of them, and that's the main character.
This might be the take I hate the most today. I'm a Big Bang Theory fan.
It's highly overrated.
I mean, especially since we're like in nerd.
Also, Young Sheldon is better than Big Bang Theory.
No, it's not. What the?
I like Young Sheldon way better.
That's a hotter take.
I had to.
I didn't do that random. I did not do that random.
That's insane. That's insane.
You saying bullshit.
I don't know. Maybe it's me. Well, because I like intelligent. Like, I'm not calling you not intelligent, but I like when they do like the nerd speak, especially once they talk about science. I find that super interesting. And they represent, like, what sitcoms represent nerd culture more than Big Bang Theory at the end of the day? That's
one of the reasons why I wanted to watch the show, and I couldn't, and I didn't like it.
Well, Sheldon's also like you're not supposed to like Sheldon. That's the point.
I don't agree. I think he's supposed to be funny. Like I think he's supposed to be like.
No, I meant like he's supposed to be a very unique individual that's not normal for like average society.
Yeah.
Super genius.
I like Sheldon since the beginning. I think it's funny, bro.
Oh, I like Sheldon too. But for the average person, of course, and that's why when he grows and becomes more likable, that's the great thing about Sheldon, where he starts understanding emotion. I like that stuff. You feel me? Oh man, this one hurt me.
So you don't like Sheldon? I mean,
it's a hot take, so I'll give you a thumbs up. But fuck you.
All right, I put a little 2-minute timer, so we can speed run a little bit. Random still got 3 lives. We're back on Miles. No way.
No.
All right, we got it. You're about to give me food again. All right, let's hear it. 2 minute. I'm gonna put another 2-minute timer on.
Let's see. Let me think. What's a hot anime? Oh, I actually already have mine. Okay, so the show is an anime, but the statement I'm not going to make is not going to pertain to just anime. That's fine.
That's fine.
I think outside of anime that are adapted from a previously created story, I think To Be Hero X is better than every single anime that's an original idea anime. I don't think there's anything that's close. As far as the music and soundtrack, I think it has a diverse set of characters. I think the setting and its revolving pieces are really cool. The idea of heroes getting the godhood is a really interesting concept. I don't think anything's made a splash like this. I don't think anything probably ever will.
The W take to me. And I really don't think people are in tune with like what 2BRX is providing. So of course I'm gonna agree with this take. I'm trying to think of like other original material. Yeah,
because I don't think it's better than like, let's say, a One Piece or a Full Metal Alchemist or anything like that. But if we're talking like even shows from our childhood, I think it's better than Young Justice, Justice League Unlimited. I think it's better than all of that. I think it's better than
so the big one's Avatar.
I think it's better than Avatar.
Wow.
I think it's better than Avatar. I think it's better than Avatar. I think it's better than all of the cartoons. It's better than a lot of the shows that. This is like Arcane. A top. It's way better than Arcane. It's not close. I don't think it's close.
Yeah, I'm not an Arcane guy like that.
I don't think it's close. But when we're talking like the One Pieces, the Naruto's, and things like that, I think it's close. Like as far as like a season 1, I think it's close, not better. But if we're talking like independent media, it clears everything. Way better.
Okay, so I'm
2 minutes. I'll give you one response. 2 minutes is up though. Go ahead.
No, I went to Google and I'm looking for animes that have no source material that are just anime only.
Is it the only one?
And
is it the only one? I can't imagine it's the only one.
No. So I don't know if like I searched it correctly or whatnot. Does Code Geass have a manga?
No, it doesn't.
It's better than Code Geass.
It's anime. It's better than Code Geass.
It's better than Code Geass.
Cowboy Bebop.
It's better than Cowboy Bebop.
I'll co-sign that one.
Gurren Lagann.
It's better than Gurren Lagann.
I'll co-sign that as well. That hurt though.
Oh, that hurt though. That hurt.
That hurt.
There's only a couple of names. It's better than Samurai Champloo. It's better than Samurai.
I co-sign that one.
Damn, Ghost in a Shell.
I co-sign that one.
It is, but damn.
I don't like Ghost in a Shell. So that's
tough, so you saw the hesitation. It is, but damn. Yeah, I think it's better than everything.
This is
other than Dandadan, because I'm really high on Dandadan right now. 2BRX like the first anime I've watched. I don't really watch anime anymore, but it's the first anime that I've watched that kind of captured like childhood miles. Like I'm really excited to tune in every week. I'm hyped every single time, and I'm left feeling fulfilled every single time. I don't even watch One Piece. It's better than Death Parade.
Death Parade is fire. Though.
It's better than all of it. It's better than all of the Netflix shit.
Hey, W, the hot take for me. All right, keep on going. Lonnie got one more life left. Can he save himself from being the first one eliminated? And now he has to give a TV show hot take.
TV shows.
I'll be honest, you couldn't bet me that Lonnie could be the first one out. I swear to God, he would have been the last man standing.
Death Note has a manga MTE, but it's better than Death Note.
TV shows. That's a few.
It's better than Invincible.
Yeah. As a person who's fully read Invincible, it's better.
Wow.
Yes, it's better.
There must be some crack in this show, man. I gotta tap in.
Now there are some parts where I think a lot of people, Miles, once you get to it, where people will probably start fighting for it, but after reading all the way through, it's better. It's better.
Okay. All right, Lonnie, what do you got? A 2-minute timer.
Why couldn't I get this
one? The Wheel of Time is better than Game of Thrones.
I haven't seen the Wheel of Time. So
what's the Wheel of Time?
I'm so here for it. I am so here.
Oh, you hear it, Tonto? You hear Tonto? You hear it?
I've heard it. I've heard of Will. Little Will.
I've heard of it. I've just never seen it.
Is that the one where they're in like there's a bunch of like folk tale characters or no?
No.
That's, so Wheel of Time, it's on Prime Video. It has 3 seasons. It got too expensive, and apparently Apple is looking into picking it up. But
yes, they are.
Yeah, but it's similar to Game of Thrones. It has a shit ton of books, another famous fantasy series. I just think the cast is a little bit better. The story's a little bit more fleshed out, a little bit more interesting. I think it was named 2024's best fantasy series, but I don't know. Characters amazing, villains amazing. I think their villains are way better in Wheel of Time. Their power system, because they have like a magic system, I feel like that is great. Their society in terms of like the different factions. Basically they have it's a basic magic system, but men can't use magic or their minds get corrupted. And so like basically the hierarchy is these women casters that like either like hunt men or like they protect people and things like that.
Oh,
and they have like these bonds with these warrior servants and things like that. And that's like an interesting dynamic because like they feel emotions, they feel thoughts, and they can transfer things between each other. There's different races like orcs, elves, things like that. It's really great.
Time is up. I say W. I'll take. I haven't watched Wheel of Time, so
I haven't seen it, but I know the regard Game of Thrones is in, so I'll give it a W.
Yeah, same. Big W. Lonnie survives. Let's continue. Santo, it's on you.
L survival.
Yeah.
Manhwa.
I'll lose a life. I don't read manhwa.
Fair enough. It's on me. At least you're honest.
Also, you could have just said Solo's mid.
I mean, but that's not a hot take though for us.
Or ass, whatever.
That's not a hot take.
I'm gonna say something I feel like I've said before, but I want to say it, so I'm gonna say it. I think if Juice WRLD was still alive, he would be the best artist right now.
Even I don't listen to music like that. I think that sounds crazy though.
Yeah, I don't listen to
Juice WRLD.
like
best.
What you mean by best artist?
Yeah, what
I
do you
think
mean
he'd
by
be the
best?
And I'm not counting like Taylor Swift, for example, right? And I'm not talking about like greatness in terms of like big, right? Like Drake.
You're
and
talking
obviously
hip hop.
I'm talking about the guy. I'm talking about that guy, the guy that is like this year's big thing moving forward. He will be the guy moving forward to potentially entering into top conversations. It would have been Juice WRLD, and I strongly believe that. I think he has great music, great technical ability. I do think he can get in his depressive bag a lot, but he also had a lot of issues. And I mean, another person had a lot of issues, and he became one of the greatest rappers of all time. I'm just saying. So, Juice WRLD, he would have been one of them ones.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
It's a hot take.
I don't agree, but I'll give it to you.
I don't agree. I would actually entertain it more if you would have said like Mac Miller.
I stand on it. I stand with Juice WRLD. I stand with Juice WRLD.
Mac Miller cool, but that's insane.
Honestly, I don't think Mac Miller. I think Mac Miller. I think
Juice WRLD had a stronger case for that take than Mac Miller did.
I just don't think
he had a limited ceiling. Mac Miller.
We're in the age where technical ability and all of that stuff doesn't matter. But I think he'd be able to at least microwave enough music to kind of be in that combo. But
see, I blame Miles for my fucking Playboy Cardi obsession right now.
He wouldn't be bigger than Playboy Cardi.
Yeah. And Andy, I say Juice WRLD had a much higher ceiling. I like Mac Miller, but I think like Juice WRLD's ceiling was a lot higher.
Yeah, like number one higher.
When did Juice WRLD die?
When did the pandemic?
I
think
so. I don't remember.
So he would have had to surpass Gunna and Baby in that time.
I'll put some freaking crypto stock in that shit. I'm so confident Juice WRLD.
I think he'd be around where Gunna was.
I think he'd be higher than Gunna, bro. I think he'd be. I already said what I said. I think he would be the number one.
I don't know.
So. All right. That said,
who had a higher? Okay, no. Quick question.
Okay. All right.
Out of these three, who had the higher? Who would have the higher ceiling? Pop Smoke, Triple X, Juice WRLD.
Triple X.
Higher ceiling.
The only one who has comp
ceiling.
I agree.
I'm saying Juice.
Ceiling.
Triple X.
Ceiling.
X has comp though. X is comp. I'm not mad at you picking X. I don't think Pop Smoke competes.
I don't believe Pop Smoke competes either.
I low-key want to say X. I could see the case for Juice because like how like I feel like Juice had a great start. Like his trajectory, I think like he had like a really high trajectory, but I'll go X.
I'm gonna stay with Juice. I also think Juice can make more mainstream music than X. Like for the radio hits.
Disagree.
Fair enough. I do like X though. Let's be very clear. I like it. I also like Pop Smoke too.
I think that's ass.
I think Juice had a better perception. I think Juice had a better mainstream perception than X, but I don't agree with like that he can make more music.
No, I mean, I was just talking about like radio hits, but you know, fair enough. It is what it is. W take. And my thing about Pop Smoke is I think people like it's kind of man. I don't want to say no.
Riddell,
I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
Riddell, it's okay. He was a flash in the pan. I hope people knew he wasn't gonna last long regardless.
Hey man, would it be crazy to call him like? No, I don't want to do it. Let's continue.
Spin the wheel. We ain't doing this right now.
I'm about to say some bullshit.
All right. Hey man, I don't want to be.
No.
Ty, social media. Give us your social media take, Ty. Give us your social media
That's
take.
right. Yeah.
Social media
hot take. You be on
What
TikTok
is that
a lot.
content creator you hate? What is that TikToker that pisses you off? Yeah, tell us that.
What's that community that gets on your nerves?
You said what?
What's that one person that comes in your that one person that comes in your TikTok?
I didn't hear Masa. What do you say, Masa? I didn't hear you.
I said, what's that community that gets on your nerves? Like power scalers, social media.
You know what, man?
I laughed out center.
That's a diabolical.
Pandering.
Oh man. What's up? Is this a hot take? I think it's not a hot take. So I don't
say it a lot. Doesn't mean it's not a hot take. You know.
I don't say this often.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's like a take I want to go with. It's one of my options though.
Oh shit! Two holiday.
They were horrible.
They're so bad, bro.
They were horrible.
Yeah, they are pretty bad.
It would just be something random happening on the screen with Jet 2 Holiday.
No, I'm trying to think of an idea.
Thank God, bro. If I had this, I'd be slandering. I'm tired of that shit. I'm so tired of it.
With the Jet 2 Holiday?
Yes, bro.
To me, it's only funny if someone's getting their ass beat in the video. That's the only time I
like, bro. Look, it's cool that you want to showcase your kid, like your little toddler doing like attempted to do like a front flip or just tumbling or whatever the hell they're doing because they don't really got control of their bodies. Just because you thought Jet 2 Holiday was a good idea, don't mean that shit was the right thing. Get this shit out my face. Get out my face. I'm so tired of it. At least my algorithm, the few times I get caught up on Instagram, is so flooded with it. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
How you still thinking? In the building.
A social media hot take. Man, if this had landed on anime, I would have had one that I've been wanting to share.
No, you want to share something, but you realize you
I don't know. It's not really a hot take. It was
gonna try to get in trouble with his mutuals, man.
No. It was about the Bleach fandom. It's not a hot take though.
Nah, say it. No, you gotta say
it's not a hot take. Like it shouldn't be a hot take. But so I'm not gonna go with that one.
Next round, we should pick the topic we want to crash out on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the last round, we should.
I got one. This is actually I'm gonna leave Bleach alone. I don't want my reputation. I was going to say that Bleach's reputation for the best black representation in anime, that the perception it has, to me is I don't think it's accurate. First of all, one of those reasons, and now a lot of anime are guilty of this, but he's a black caricature in chapter 2. When Orihime thinks of Ichigo in different variations as a black person, she thinks of him with Sambo lips and an afro. Kubo has that in his chapter 2, bro. That's crazy. And then, bro, his black characters are not cool, bro. I'm sorry. Like, when you got Tosin, you got that black Espada nigga. Them niggas are not cool.
They're bum.
They're not cool.
Hey, Yoruichi.
She black?
I consider her black.
Yeah, they consider
very brown skin.
So our only good representation is a sex symbol?
No, like for example, no funny. Like I feel like the black character is solely. I
don't care. I
feel like the black character is solely their colder. Personally, if we talk about like, I don't.
Naruto, they're colder.
That's Killer Bee Rock.
Darui.
Yeah, like
all colder.
I think Kubo does have some good reputation, but the perception that the anime community has around it. One is because that racist character you put in there, I got lost in the fan. No one even. I don't think people even know about that. Did y'all know about that? Do y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that. It was nasty times. Orihime is a racist, by the way. I know that makes niggas uncomfortable. But Orihime is a racist, by the way.
Well, there's your hot take right there.
Orihime is a racist. I want to say, you know what? I got the panel for y'all. I'm gonna
heard that. That's a first.
No. Orihime is a racist. Hold on a second. I got y'all. Hold on a second. I'll show y'all. Orihime is a racist. Orihime is a
drug.
Orihime is a raging racist. Let me say.
Raging.
Yes, he's a raging racist.
Raging.
Yes. Hold on a second. I want to show y'all.
Are we sure it's being insensitive or?
Hold on a second.
He got the iPad out. He's not playing.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I got you. So when Orihime is thinking of the different variations of Ichigo, look at the one with the afro. She gives some Sambo lips.
Yo,
like, bro, and she's laughing. Hey, man, a raging racist, bro.
Yo, she didn't shade in the skin. She didn't shade. Yo, the skin's not shaded inside.
Listen.
Not shaded in.
To be fair to Kubo, you know, Toriyama, Oda, they all got some very racist design. So Kubo, all I'm saying is when people say, "Oh, Oda's racist design," Toriyama, throw Kubo in there. Come on, Kubo, come on, man. Let's get in there too. Get in the circle, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I think his black reputation. I feel like people, because Bleach's art style is really aesthetically pleasing and super cool. I love his art, the aesthetics of his design and his characters. But what do these black characters actually do that gives him this title? You know what I'm saying? So
they're just cool for the most part.
They're cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, what makes
they other than Yoruichi is the fact that they just look cool. Like Lily Bar looks
popped
cool.
off.
Now Chosen looks cool.
Yeah, he does. But I feel you. I agree with that. But at some point, I gotta see something. You know what I'm saying? You can't just stand there and look pretty. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's like you see a girl, she looks attractive.
Sound like me.
You know what I'm saying? Like if that's all she. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do a little.
Talk about Mihawk. It's like talk about Mihawk. I like what you're saying. I agree.
But you know what? But you know what? At least with that, they're hiding a strength. What we're hiding is spot a nigga strength or hosting strength, bro. Like, come on, man.
Nigga turned into a bug.
Yeah, that's the downfall of Chosen is so tough. All right, random. You're gonna do the wheel, and then I'm fine with Santo's idea. Everybody will pick a category to give their last hot take, and then that is the final hot take roulette. We'll give everybody's lives to see how everybody did, of course. So random, last wheel. Comic books.
That's what I'll say. If comic books never choose to actually end their stories instead of just rebooting things, they will never get out of the slump they're in right now. Because all you do now, like for instance, what's going on with Spider-Man right now, which is the big one with Paul and all that. After it's done, you're just going to stop it. You're going to reboot the series, and then I'm going to start over again. So comic books is just stuck in this great cycle. Don't get me wrong, but I think it would be nice to just see a Superman story from start to end, and then maybe his son goes. Instead, no, you're getting one. There's one with his son. There's one with him and Batman. There's one with him by himself. There's absolute Superman, the absolute universe. There's too many things. There's too many things because the worst part is if I go ask somebody who knows comics, I want to start reading Superman. Where do I go? And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, go to All-Star Superman #1 or go to All-Star Superman number 27 because this is a really good run of Superman. I think that's really bad. Like I've always hated that.
What slump is it in right now? Like how bad is it?
Well, besides the fact that the most popular character right now, Spider-Man, it's a meme right now where anything bad happens to Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man writers are really in their bag today, or if something happens to another character, they're like, oh, they must have went and got the Spider-Man writers to write this. Like obviously there's two versions of Spider-Man going on right now. There's the main continuity one where like all this fucked up shit's happened to him. He can't get back with Mary Jane because Mary Jane made somebody from the future, and to the point where the fans utterly hate this character. His name's Paul, like if you really look at it. But I think it'd just be a lot easier if you get a Batman #1 story, it ends, and then you just pass on the mantle to somebody else and they keep going instead of Bruce Wayne's gone for a little bit and then he comes back, or Bruce Wayne gets hit by the Omega beams, but the one time dark sides of Omega beams, which never miss and always kill the person, he gets sent back in time and comes back through time to come back to the front. I think that really hurts comic books potential. Because you can end a mainline Superman story, then say, oh, we're opening up a whole new universe, and that's the absolute universe. And that's fine because that's a whole new different take on all these different characters. Like for instance, Wonder Woman was raised by Ares instead of her being on Themyscira. She's a fucking monster in this universe and shit like that, even more than usual. But it's just like, you can say one thing about comics. You start Demon Slayer 1, you get to 222, whatever the fuck it is, it ends, and then you keep it moving. Now, could Demon Slayer potentially in the future get a sequel? I don't know. But I think there is some continuity, or there is some benefit to being like, you get one to end and it's over. And I think the fact that comics would just end a run, re-release it with new writers, I think that eventually, I think now, because right now, especially with how much you've really done, and then especially when one character, like when the Batman Who Laughs came out, what the fuck did they do with it? They spammed that shit. They spammed it instead of maybe realize, okay, we've hit something here. Maybe we shouldn't oversaturate. That's what they did, because right now I think they also understand how much manga. I'm not even talking about what manga was going to do once it really gets mainstream here, but how much manga is whooping their ass. That one season or that 1 year, I think Ty told us, where Demon Slayer by itself outsold the entire comic book industry. I think the American audience is really soured on comics to the point where they're willing to take on something else and keep it going. And the numbers prove it. One Piece is going to outsell Superman, and One Piece literally made up a damn near 70-year disadvantage.
Yeah,
and I think that's how it is. I've always felt this way, and I always wonder how comic book stands feel about it, because we're nobody's saying that Batman, Superman, The Flash, Spider-Man, they're not iconic characters. They absolutely are, but I think the fact that they just never, they're always re-releasing. There's always these things going on. I think that really hurts the comic book industry, especially the fact that a character dies, it never matters anymore. It never matters anymore that a character dies in comics.
I'm kind of in between because I agree to an extent, but I'm thinking like for example, this new Superman movie that came out.
It's fire, like, the Absolute Universe is fire.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, for example, I get why these re-releases are happening, because you want to capture new fans that never watched the series. Like, for example, a lot of people who, like, last we saw, like, on social media, a lot of kids who never saw Superman or knew Superman. That was their first Superman experience. So, like, I can understand that this iconic character, bringing them back, because, you know, it's not just about the fans that have been here for the entire time, but more so getting new people on board. But I also feel like I agree to the standpoint of, like, there's something about, like, finality to a story. I'm like, you can wrap a story up and you give someone that last feeling of whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah, no, I mean, I think from the manga perspective, like, I don't know if comic books are as ingrained in American culture. They're ingrained in the culture, obviously, but I feel like Japanese, from what my understanding of it, is that manga is just more ingrained in the culture in Japan than comics are here, and that's why the sales are so off.
Would you not say the fact that manga was able to come in here? Obviously, this isn't like it just happened overnight, but they've had a firm foothold, and now they're outselling. Because there's also this is also a problem with the comic book industry itself, because there was a really big lull, and manga was able to come in and take advantage of that and set up a foothold, and now they're here to stay, and now they're performing in some cases way better than comics are.
No, yeah, they did kick our door down and take their customers.
All right, man, comic books ain't locked in. I hear you. Anybody down voting randoms?
No, I agree with it.
Yeah, I agree as well.
Solid.
All right, final round, and then we will wrap up, and then a little announcement. But all right, is Miles? Are you? Big Miles? Or we'll start with Lonnie, since Miles is not here at the moment. Out of the categories here, which one do you want to give a hot take about?
I got you, Angie.
You know what? Let's do food.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this.
Oh, before you do that, Miles is back, so we can go in order.
Oh.
Miles, pick a category and then give your final hot take, whatever it is.
I don't feel like arguing with Santo and Lonnie tonight.
So I'm guessing video games related. No, movies?
No, it's going to be movies.
Movies.
What were you going to say?
I don't like being hated, man.
You can move on. Just say it. Just say it.
I like being hated, but I hate the pressure that comes with it, man.
What were you going to say?
Now I'm curious on what the hot take is.
Pressure makes diamonds, bro.
No, you're right, but I don't know if I want to deal with the pressure right now online.
Is it like Star Wars something?
No, it's about Marvel.
What about Marvel?
I'm good, bro. I'm gonna do a different hot take. I'm good.
What about Marvel?
I'm gonna do.
Okay, if I promise not to argue with you, would you say it?
I'll say it.
Yeah, I won't even respond.
Okay.
Okay. I
promise you, I won't.
I think a lot of the discussion around the Marvel films and movies that they've just now dipped in quality now in the 20s is a lot of fake wokeism and a lot of cap. I think for a large portion of Marvel's runtime, a lot of the movies have been largely uninspired, unimaginative, and just plainly unfun. We just happen to be kids growing up seeing heroes that we had, cherished and thought about all of that time, and that propelled us into believing the movies were actually way better than they actually were. I don't think they're that great as action films. I don't think they're that great as superhero films. I don't think they're that great as films in general. The only movie that I really think stands the test of time outside of just being known or labeled as a superhero movie is Winter Soldier. And I think that the Robert Pattinson Batman movie, as far as an actual film, is better than all of them. Yeah, that's how I feel about them.
I kind of agree with you, but okay.
I don't. What phase did I specifically see a drop off? I don't think it ever dipped in quality. I don't think the movies are ever that good. I'm not like me as a 27-year-old Miles. I don't think Endgame and Infinity War were that good. I think they had a lot of hype moments. I think it was seeing the culmination of a journey that we had started a long time ago coming into fruition. If I talk about the actual quality of the movie, I don't think the movie was that great, especially Endgame. I don't think Endgame was that particularly good at all. I just think it was filled with a lot of fan service and a lot of cool
moments. I mean, I can agree with that when it comes to Endgame, but I think that was the point, so that's why I was okay with it. So I do think that appealed to Marvel fans. Like, you have to be on the journey to really appreciate Endgame and Infinity War. So I'm not mad at you saying that.
I think, Angie, I think Black Panther is one of the worst Marvel movies that was ever made. And I think if you color the Aquaman characters black, everyone would like the movie just the same, because they're literally the exact same movie. I'm talking plot point by plot point, every single major villain, from start to end. So
I will say I agree with. I think Black Panther is the most overrated film in the Marvel catalog. The community just went out and supported it because it was for the community. That last act is atrocious. That fight is just
the worst final fight in Marvel history.
It's horrendous. It's horrendous.
I'm not mad at the Black Panther. I will say, for me, the reason why I think Marvel is great is because it is. I'm attached to the characters. If I like go into construction of plot, sure, but I don't watch every movie to like highly critique the plot unless I'm like watching like a horror movie for the most part, because the horror movies need to be very particular. Superhero movies probably just need to get carried by the characters. So the movies that people think are not as good is because the characters are not good. Typically, like Captain Marvel, for example, nobody likes her. Nobody likes She-Hulk. Nobody really cares about Moon Knight. Nobody cares about.
It's the best Iron Man movie out of the three.
Angie, the first Iron Man is the best movie. I don't think it's a good movie.
Like I mean, it's mid to me.
When we're talking all of those Marvel movies, I think, and this is where it becomes like a common opinion. Captain America easily had the best movies out of any of the main cast of the Avengers. I don't think anybody can compete. Like anybody can argue against that. But I don't think the quality of the movies overall were that great. Like I said, outside of Winter Soldier, I don't really have any Marvel movie like above a 6. I think they're mid.
Winter Soldier is
mid. I think Winter Soldier is elite. But outside of that, they're all mid.
I don't really disagree with a lot of the stuff that you said, Miles. I actually agree with the Robert Pattinson movie being better than any of the Marvel movies. I agree. No, like Marvel is what it is. Like, I feel like it's the equivalent of like a Demon Slayer or Soul Leveling. It's mid pretty colors entertainment, but it's like Marvel, and it's like it's comics and we love it. So it's like, but it's generic. I wouldn't consider most of those films good films. I think the pacing for a lot of Marvel movies are horrible. I feel like they compact things too much and then they stretch out things wrongly all the time. I feel like they flop on characters all the time. Thor: God and Thunder could have been a phenomenal movie. Was it Christian Bale did a phenomenal that was a wasted performance. A wasted performance. Like, because he was fantastic, but the role that you gave him and the range that you gave him in the film was horrible. So they have good characters in horrible movies. They have likable actors in mid roles, and yeah. So I think people fall in love with the Marvel movies for the actors and for the characters and like
the journey.
For nostalgia reasons. I don't think it's because of like the actual movies itself.
I'm gonna say this. It seems like I'll be the contrarian. I like the Marvel movies for the most part. I do think they're good. I do think you're correct in terms of like objective, like if a certain type of structure with very unique plot points. A lot of them are similar, but I think that is okay especially if you're doing a very particular type of thing. I do agree that they flop a lot because of like variety of different reasons. You guys named a bunch of them. I do think there's more mid to bad movies than people would accept. I also agree there. Like I don't like love all the Iron Man movies. I think most of the Thor movies are kind of. I do really like what was it, Ragnarok? Was that the funny one?
That's the last
like
one,
that.
yeah.
Ragnarok.
That Ragnarok movie. That's the only one I like.
Only good one.
Yeah,
no, the latest Captain America movie had one of the worst antagonists I've seen in anything.
I didn't watch it. See, when I have a feeling that I know it's bad, I'm just not gonna watch it too. But I do think the job of getting us invested into the characters and appealing, comedy, just enjoyable. I do go into certain movies with different expectations. And when it comes down to like coming into the expectation of like these type of superhero, good fights, enjoyable, appealing characters, great moments, I do think they nail it a good amount of times to the point where the final conclusion of Endgame and Infinity War was fantastic. Everybody in my movie theater were going crazy because of how appealing they made all the characters. But the point that I 100% agree with Miles is I do think there's a little fake wokeism in terms of like people saying, "Oh, now the movies are shit." I think people just look at the threshold of like the Avengers movies and then Endgame and Infinity War and think all of the movies are like that. That's just not true. Most of the movies were not that great, and nobody really even knew they were going to create an MCU until everything started coming together. So I agree to that point. Wait, okay. So you agree that Winter Soldier is objectively good? Sure, in terms of movie structure, I understand what you're saying. Loki's
an exception. Loki's good. I also think WandaVision is pretty good too.
Okay. All right. All right. Next is Lonnie. Oh, you want to talk about food?
This could just be personal preference. I don't really care. Mashed potatoes are disgusting, and so is boba tea. I don't understand it. I don't know. Boba should be banned. I don't know how boba is even legal. It's disgusting. It's like you're eating slime. You're drinking slime, y'all weirdos. I don't know. And then mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's just I don't know if it's the texture. It's gross. And it's like y'all licking like frosted semen. I don't understand it.
That was
an old man once said, they're overrated as fuck. I never understood the appeal with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Hold on. So
Riddell,
Riddell, you get some string beans or some asparagus or some corn, and you throw it on top of the mash? Are you kidding me? A little bit of garlic, butter?
No, I'd rather eat it with rice. Shout out rice. Oh, that's good.
Rice. Give me some rice and peas. Give me some macaroni and cheese. Like,
macaroni and cheese. Cooking it.
No, macaroni and cheese is
so overrated. You know what's another overrated thing? I don't understand why people like it so much. I don't understand why people like grits so much. That's just me. I don't get the appeal to grits. I don't get it. They just, I was like, not my thing.
I don't go out of my way to eat grits, but I mean, I'm not gonna turn it down.
It's a southern thing, though. Grits.
Give me rice. Shout out the mashed potato slander. I'm here for that. All right, Santo, what category?
I was actually gonna go food as well. When we talk about something being like LeBron James, we talk about something that is versatile, long-lasting, can adapt in any system and be successful. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches is the LeBron James of the sandwich world.
I have a hot take.
It is the most versatile. It is the go-to in the clutch. It has a clutch gene.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
You can be rich, you can be broke, and it goes. LeBron James, PB&J.
It sounds more like a
It's
Vince
the goat
Carter
sandwich.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you have like some good chips to go with it.
So if we're talking just sandwich, turkey and cheese don't clear.
Nah,
I'm mad at you with turkey and cheese.
Turkey and cheese,
Turkey by
slap,
itself,
bro.
No.
Turkey and cheese be slapping, bro.
The peanut jelly, like
mayo on it. Ooh,
Definitely mayo.
Lonnie,
Definitely gotta
come
have mayo.
on.
I'm not moved.
You need to lock in with mayo.
I am so not moved. A turkey and cheese, you put it in your fridge after a little bit. You know what? Throw it in the trash. A PB&J, longevity.
No, peanut jelly. Aura.
Mm.
I got aura. Like even the name PB&J, like that's aura. You got a nickname.
Okay. All right. Oh man,
You
Andy,
hungry?
now.
You're in a pinch. You need to hurry up and make something. A PB&J.
Hey, cook up.
If I need to hurry up and make something, I make ramen.
After everybody goes, I have another hot take. It's
All right, bet.
I got more.
Right. I'm next. I'll do it. NBA.
Luka.
How'd you know? How'd you know?
Luka?
In 2024?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was the 2024 season. So the season before the recent season. Luka Doncic was the best player in the NBA that year. He was better than Nikola Jokic. He was better than Giannis. People lucky he got injured. His leg got injured. He was the best player in the NBA, and people are not ready to have the conversation. His trajectory is a top 15 player in NBA history. So y'all better hope that boy don't want to chip. I'm just saying.
Bro, I wanted to win what's up, bro. Get 5.
His trajectory.
Well, of course you do, because like
I don't mind. If Luka wants to win chips right now, I'm very fine with that. He was not the best player in 2024. Is he on top 15 trajectory? Yes.
He was not.
He was.
He was the best player. 2020.
All right, wait, let me.
He was just not.
You hit 1 out of 3.
Huh?
1 out of 3 on that top 15 trajectory. Yes, best player in the world. 2 to 4. No. And then what was the other one? You said something else.
Oh, those are the only 2 things.
Oh yeah, 1 for 2. W 50% from the field.
2 for 2. Denial.
You're saying that. Okay, so let's break it down. Defensively, who's better, Luka or Jokic?
We arguing shit and manure. Come on, man.
Yeah, like marginal. It doesn't really make a difference. Especially when the Luka in 2024, that Mavericks defense was better than the Nuggets defense.
Not because of Luka. I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah, but it's a marginal difference when it comes to both of them not having high value in defense. I'm just responding. Ty, I'm not attacking you. I'm just responding.
We're talking about this. If we're talking about this year,
people bring up defense, and like I hate that so much when people do that.
Okay, fine. Offense. Okay, so let's go offensively. Who's a better player, Luka or Jokic?
2024, Luka was. He was better than Jokic. Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're talking about 2024, right?
Just no.
Yeah. That's why I said 2024.
Because if we're talking about 2025, also defensively, Jokic 2025, like this season, actually wasn't that bad. I'm not talking 2025. But 24, I still think Jokic was overall better.
No, but he wasn't.
We arguing. You're talking about just overall?
Yeah.
No, Luka.
Overall.
Luka. Yeah, I still would say Jokic was better last year.
I probably say Big Jokic.
Nope. But you know, we'll get that version of Luka back, and 2026.
Luka can be top 5.
He was top 1. It's Luka not can be. He was top 1.
Trajectory.
Top 1. As
Jokic top 10 trajectory already.
I do hope Luka is the best player in the NBA and wins a championship.
I understand why you want this, Ty. Yeah, I understand.
You know, damn it. I hope Luka shows out and gets, you know what I'm saying, locks. I hope he becomes a lockdown defender. I really do.
Keep the argument to a minute, or else we're about to be here for another 2. I agree. Ty, what's your hot take?
NFL Lamar Miller, one chip, bro. Somebody call it that top 5. Maga Breeze can come out first. A-Rod can stay. Mahomes can stay. Maga, I guess can stay. Peyton can stay. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans can stay.
You mean HGH Peyton? Well, I guess that don't matter.
HGH? No, he can stay. He can stay.
Okay.
McIntyre can stay too. Lions.
I just want to know where your line's at, big dog.
What about Manga A-Rod? He was about to run vice president.
With Manga A-Rod. No, but he just better than Drew Brees though. You know, he's just better.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on a second. I said Manga Top. Manga Top can't. I said Manga Top.
I just know where your line's at.
Oh man.
Manga Top. Yeah.
My NFL hot take.
I would say Payne's just better than, but you know, Lamar Marvelous gets one chip. Drew Brees, get your ass out of there, bro.
He's literally not leaving the top 10. He's literally not.
And I'll say a hot take.
Top 5, step out. Step out.
Ty.
If you got a chip,
take, I don't think Lamar wins a chip.
I didn't ask you.
I'm sorry.
That's
fine. I'm just letting you know.
It's my hot take.
I respect it. All right, random. One more hot take. Then Miles had one more, and then we're wrapping the show up. Let's go.
I will say this. I guess mine will be social media. I think IRL streams. Obviously, I'm not just using what's been going on Kick, for example. I think IRL streams are damn near their bare bottom of the barrel in terms of content. Like, obviously, what's going on with iShow Speed right now, I low-key kind of feel bad for him. He hired a new production people to follow him around, and it looks like they're just incompetent. But obviously, what's going on with Kick with Raja, and even the fact that that one dude that died on stream on Kick too, the French dude, like last week. But maybe it's just a me thing. I think IRL streaming is so dumb. It's so dumb. It's bare bottom content. A lot of it's obviously faked, and even when shit's real. Like, I think, for instance, Rampage Jackson is showing his whole ass right now. Showing his whole ass. A day after your son almost killed somebody, you're on stream. Like, you're on stream arguing with some girl, because I don't want to call her what other people have called her. You're with some girl about whether or not you're going to give her dick or not. Your son almost killed somebody. But this is what you're doing the next day. So it's just obviously Kick's just in the crosshairs right now. But I think most of that shit is dumb.
I agree it's dumb. I don't think it's bare bottom. I do think there's effort, but I think the better phrasing is like it has the most potential to be like degenerate and terrible. Like, because people try to show out for an audience, and what people do in public is so stupid. I agree with that. I also think it also highlights like these people are just not good people, and now we're putting a camera in front of them. So
it's horrendous.
I'll
say this, mate. I don't know how people just turn their computer on and just watch that for hours. I don't know how people just do that.
Okay, I might have one more hot take.
That is insane to me.
If I'm gonna say this real quick, and then Miles, do yours. No, I'm not gonna say it. Nope, I'm not gonna say it. All right, Miles, what's your hot take?
This is the counteract Santos peanut butter and jelly propaganda. I think Nutella clears peanut butter, and I think every situation that you can use peanut butter, Nutella is a way better fit than peanut butter. I think it tastes better. I think the consistency is better, smells better, everything's just better. Even the color is better. I think Nutella clears peanut butter. And Santo's not here to combat it. Where's Santo at, man?
No.
I
don't agree.
No, that's it. He doesn't agree.
I don't agree.
I think you need that savory taste from peanut butter to counteract jelly.
Nah, you need that.
It's just sweet on sweet.
Hazelnut. Hey, it's not even that sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
You're not drinking you're not drinking a Nutella protein shake. Nah, give me that peanut butter one. It's more versatile.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? You're cooking there. I'll never drink that.
Yeah, you cook.
You cook there. Shout out. All my protein shakes are peanut butter and banana. So you cook. All right. Well, that is all we got for the hot take roulette. Nobody was eliminated. We got some people losing some lives, but that was, I would say, it seems like a pretty successful, very entertaining segment that we just did. Might have to bring back the wheel sometime in the future. We'll see. With that said, that was good. Quick announcement. Everybody, appreciate you guys supporting us. We are planning to transition from StreamYard to a different platform so we can start streaming on TikTok as well, to make sure the TikTok audience is getting that BSS content over there. So we're gonna kind of formulate on doing that eventually, and of course stay in tune for episode 100 as we create the ultimate top 100 list. That's going to be a doozy. That's going to be a crazy one, and that one is just going to be the most objectively correct list in anime YouTube. Anything else? Oh, NFL season's also this week. People lock in. Anything else?
For episode 100 and moving forward, just letting everybody in the community know that we're going to be doing a lot of updates in terms of artwork and different things. So stay tuned. We have something special for you guys.
Big W.
Also, I just want everyone in the chat just to keep in mind, like, remember what I said earlier, like my prediction that they said I was capping about. So when like Omniscient Reader comes out, just keep in mind how some of them start talking about it and things like that. And like, let's just make a little note of that.
I was not involved with that, so Also, shout out to everybody who's donating. This was a big stream. People who turned out for this one. Crazy super chats. Y'all locked in. Y'all paying our bills. We do appreciate y'all always for sure. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Follow our socials via the link tree. Putting out a lot of different content. Having a lot of fun, of course. I wanted to say that real quick. Anything else anybody got to put out?
I'll save it for next week.
They got footballs back.
Yeah, barbaric sport.
Yeah, sport for
$2 super chat from Angie. Hot take: Angie ain't real. You're imagining things.
So you just been giving us fake money.
I don't know how to conceptualize you not being real. You know,
Angie's AI.
Maybe
this
that
whole
That would
time.
be scary.
That would,
bro.
Angie, if you are AI, I'm curious on how you're getting all this money.
Yo,
and like,
can I get some more?
Can I get some more?
Can you teach me the method, the AI method?
That'd be crazy. Angie part of the Matrix, bro.
Shout out. Also, check out K-pop Demon Hunters. I will push that movie because that movie was better than people thought, including myself. I think it was a banger. Great movie. That said, hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all have a good one. Take care and peace.